just for that. If you know better, you do better too. Community love means shame in the fool. We used to side our lives on the block. Now folks cheer bad vibes on TikTok. Grandma said, baby, you know that ain't right. Now the whole hood's clapping when you start a fight. We lost the blush, the red in the cheek. Now clown behavior trending every week. It ain't hate, it's a soulful correction. Shame is just love with a firm direction. Don't need no cancel, don't need no mob. Just your auntie stare that'll finish the job. Manners on E, yeah, they ran out of gas. So the neighborhood choir gotta sing it in last. Shame on you. Shame on you. Yeah, can't be wildin' like that. If you know better, you do better too. Community care means shame in the fool. We shame folks for sagging, now pants on the ground, but we forgot to shame greed when it circled around. We forgot to shame lies from the podium stage, but we roast our own cousin for minimum wage. Double standards, yeah, they out of control. So shame ain't petty, it's food for the soul. It ain't about hate, it ain't about clout. It's love with a baseline to straighten you out. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Love with a snap and a soul clap. Yeah, not to break down, but to build up. Shame is the seasoning inside the cup. Shame on you. Say it loud and say it true. Shame on you. For the love of the crew. If you know better, you do better too. Community pride means shame in the fool. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame on you. Shame on you. If you know better, you do better too. Community pride means shame in the fool.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Don't want to be shamed for it.
Okay.
This is how powerful shame is.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to be shamed for it. They tell you, the first thing they tell you, don't tell me what the fuck to do. Ain't that the first thing they be trying to tell people? They don't want to be shamed for this shit. They don't want to be judged. Listen to what she's saying. She's saying, I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Don't you judge me because this is what I want to do. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. and Mrs. Harris has been right since they've been here.
Yep. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep.
I didn't do it. I'm just showing you what's being done so you can be aware, right?
Came from a bitch who nigga wanna I said my face bump, ass tight, racks stack up shack height, jury on me flashlight. I been listening last night, hit him with that good, make a nigga act right. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. Big bad pussy, not the belly band. Take a member, let's see, I can put it back and all these bitches fuck. It's big bad pussy, not the belly band. Take a man, rockin' back, party back and know you bitches fuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck.
Shame on you. Can't be wildin' like that. If you know better, you do better too.
They don't want to be shamed for it. They tell you, the first thing they tell you, don't tell me what the fuck to do. Ain't that the first thing they be trying to tell people? They don't want to be shamed for this shit. They don't want to be judged. Listen to what she's saying. She's saying, I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Don't you judge me because this is what I want to do. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. and Mrs. Harris has been right since they've been here.
Yep. Yeah.
So can we normalize you letting me borrow your husband, and not in that way, you freaking weirdos, but like in the way where you both come over and he helps, you know, hang my TV and lift all the heavy things, and we drink wine at the same time, and I'll make you both dinner, and he can have a beer at the same time too. Like it's a win-win-win-win.
So that was where I got this, right? It's a lot of information that we can give. And I'm all about that, you know, giving some knowledge and some wisdom to create understanding, especially with our women today and tomorrow and of yesterday, because child, even some of the women older have no clue. So I'm just
love sluts, like a cum dump type of, like you want this, but patriarchy says you can't marry this. Patriarchy says marry the virgin, but then you the slut behind her back, you lose her trust.
That's not normal. It's not normal. I don't care what you say. It ain't normal.
They don't want to be shamed for it. They tell you, the first thing they tell you, don't tell me what the fuck to do. Ain't that the first thing they be trying to tell people? They don't want to be shamed for this shit. They don't want to be judged. Listen to what she's saying. She's saying, I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do.
What's your craziest college confession?
I've just been really sexually active.
How many bodies have you got since you've been here?
About 20, yeah. And that's since July.
Jesus Christ.
So you going crazy?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Okay.
I'm positive for type 1 and type 2 herpes. It's not like too big of a deal.
They don't want to be shamed for it. They tell you, the first thing they tell you, don't tell me what the fuck to do. Ain't that the first thing they be trying to tell people? They don't want to be shamed for this shit. They don't want to be judged. Listen to what she's saying. She's saying, I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Don't you judge me because this is what I want to do. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. So
Mr. and Mrs. Harris has been right since they've been here.
Yep. Yeah.
With the baby and stuff. Why are you lying?
Even flew out in real life though. Ladies, one more time.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just gonna
get no liquor? Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No,
you shut the door because it's cold.
They don't want to be shamed for it. They tell you, the first thing they tell you, don't tell me what the fuck to do. Ain't that the first thing they be trying to tell people? They don't want to be shamed for this shit. They don't want to be judged. Listen to what she's saying. She's saying, I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Don't.
You just seem very misogynistic, realistically.
So what is misogyny? So why are you using words that you don't even know the definition of?
No, that's not what I meant.
I think you are misogynistic.
Well, what does misogynistic mean, though? Like, just so I know what you're calling me.
Okay, so the reason I said it is just, again, based on the
Because you hear it on the internet?
Nah, bro, are you stupid? No.
Understand, a woman bring life. Y'all don't.
How do you get that life?
Go in the hospital and get a sperm donor. You don't need a man. You need a physical woman to bear a child for you.
And y'all need a physical sperm. Where does it come from?
From a hospital.
right now. Give it to
From a man.
You guys need a physical woman to have a bear a child.
Listen, women.
You don't need a physical man to live with, to have a child with.
Where you getting the sperm from?
The hospital, bro.
Women like you always try to eliminate men, and that's where the issue is. You just said
y'all don't.
Is it disrespectful if your boyfriend likes other girls' bikini pictures?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Disrespectful?
Yeah. Totally disrespectful.
Okay. Do you post bikini pictures?
Oh yeah, of course.
Is that not disrespectful to him?
Wait, no.
Why is it? Why not?
No, it's not.
Why?
Listen, it's just different.
What do you mean it's different?
It's just different.
Okay.
Wait, I'm female and he's male, so it's different. Because I'm a woman and he's a man, so it's different.
That's not normal. It's not normal. I don't care what you say. It ain't normal. A lot of these posts be normal. It's not normal. That's not normal.
How many of y'all have heard one of them holler, "You're weird," when they were doing something weird themselves? You're weird. You're weird. You're weird. Oh, that was a phase in which I hated them more than any time I've hated them. And you're weird. Steadily calling people weird. Well, nobody's more weird than you. You glue other people's hat to your head. You are weird. You sit around with this thing around your waist, damn near cutting off your circulation, hoping to have a curve. You weird. You put a whole caterpillar on your eyelids. You weird. All your kids got different daddies. You weird. Thank you for the glasses.
This is it. The fact that women won't support other women because of what a man says. The division, the judgment, the shame that comes along with me not wanting to be like you. So
you have to understand what you're being shamed toward. It's a tool of correction. So if you have a different standard and values and morals than another person, their shame can't work for you, or it shouldn't. Because I've seen people get misaligned because they are susceptible to shame by anybody. And that shouldn't be the case. The people that should be able to shame you are people that understand what you're supposed to be going towards. Hey, you said you want to graduate on time, but you've been partying the last few weekends and not studying. You know better than that.
Shame on you. Yeah, we bringing it back.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame on you. Yeah, we bringing it back. Shame on you.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
About shame, it had prompted me to ask the question or questions. When did we have shame, and why? You know, did we have it? Whenever we had it, if we had it, and just leave.
You never had shame growing up?
No, I'm gonna tell you something, right?
Up in the way, cause I don't play clown. Take that with you on the way down. Up in the way, cause I don't play clown. Take that with you on the way down.
I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal.
And what I'm trying to explain to you, ladies and gentlemen, is the real world that our children live in, not the ideal one that we want them to live in, not this wonderful world that we pray that will come here one day, but the real world that they have to live in. You want to know why they're acting so crazy? You want to know why they're doing the things that they're doing? Because we have not prepared them to live in this real world. We have sent them through 12 years of school teaching them this dumb stuff that doesn't work, and when they go out and try to apply it and get killed for it, we are not there.
Me an animal. I eat a fake motherfucker like a cannibal. And I don't even understand how he got that far. Cause every time he write a rhyme, it's about his goddamn car. You know the top 10 hottest in the fucking game? Well, 8 of them niggas fucking lame. It's a fucking shame how y'all put them on a pedestal. But I figure you ain't got nothing better to do.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Microphone check. Thank you, Julie. How y'all doing? Shame Sunday. Got my baby up in the building with me tonight. Double trouble. Double trouble.
Salute.
In the spicy season, you know, we outside, we outside. Welcome, everybody. It is Shame Sunday. I've been missing in action, trying to be calm and relaxed, and, taking this time of self-reflection and bringing some clarity to self, my mind, my body, and soul through Ramadan right now. This is the first time in 3 decades that Ramadan and Lent, Christian, same similar tradition, celebration happens. So salute to everyone who is choosing to do this. Such a powerful connection we can all have right now. But welcome. It is Shame Sunday, as you know. Try to bring in self-reflection. That intro video was amazing. I mean,
Let's go.
I'm just saying. Been sitting here for a little while trying to explain shame. Shame is a painful feeling of humiliation and distress, and it's caused by your consciousness of wrong and foolish behavior. So, sometimes it's some shaming going on. 2 behaviors that I find disgraceful and, unladylike and, unbecoming to us as a society. Because, we really can't thrive any higher than the morality of our women. And the way it's looking, media-wise, television, it's downright disgusting. So, if we're not monitoring our children and what they're watching and hearing and what we're doing around them, I mean, it's just going to be a fucked up future for them. And that's what I'm seeing. So, I told her, I'm getting a little tired of sitting here trying to show y'all because the exposure is there. Everything's recorded. Like, y'all record everything. You got the body cams, other people recording y'all foolish, crazy ass behavior. And, the consequences are not as severe because y'all will be put to stop. Peace, y'all. Still matter for you. Good. Thank you, hubby, for keeping me on track. Because I would run off.
We got this.
I wouldn't be clicking no buttons. I'd be talking the whole time.
Don't worry about it.
Off the note.
Moderation gang in the building. Sis is in the building. What's good, sissy?
Thank you, sister.
Outside New York today. Outside New York today. Shout out to y'all. Jump start on that.
Thank God for this fake snow melting.
Shit, come. They picked it up and moved it away and shit.
Okay.
Picked up the snow and moved it away.
So it felt good.
It's the craziest work I've seen in my life.
I have a lot of herbs and stuff that I just cut back and they're just gonna flourish on their own. I already seen a couple of buds, so
shout out to sis. She got her popcorn, she got her Nipsey Hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything's ready. You picked a good night, sis. If you want to come up, you can come up because we kind of went over this on your show. So but we cracked the code. If y'all seen the title, we cracked the code. We're gonna talk about it tonight. I'm gonna remain calm because we're in Ramadan, so I'm gonna remain extremely subdued. But I'm gonna let you drive because this is your area, and this is why. I mean, and this is why I kind of brought it to you because this is your area. This is when we came in this space. You had an ideology. You mined it out. It's like this is it. Like if they're really looking for correction, for doing better, for doing different, for an example.
I'm a teacher by name.
I got this ideology, this shame thing, and it's harsh.
I don't have it. It's always existed.
Right.
It's just something that I would point out, and even not just sitting here, just throughout childhood. So when one says it doesn't exist, or I see the lack of comprehension of understanding what it means, And it's like, don't shame me. I gotta reflect on how you grew up. You must have was shamed a lot in your environment by your mom directly, possibly your father, your grandma. These people who were to love you, because other people trying to make you feel shame of something, it's kind of
like Arshawn said, you can only be shamed by people in your village that care about you, that you respect. Again, something that we immediately said because we saw the blatant disrespect. Like, okay, so you can't be shamed by somebody you don't respect. All right, I got some respect for Nikki. I like how she moves. I appreciate it. So I'm going to take that correction and sit in it. But if I ain't got no respect for you, fuck Nikki and everything she stands for, her damn mama, like, of course you're not going to be able to.
It goes even further than the shame. Like, I'm watching just a lack of basic manners. Like, but basic. Yes. So somewhere we dropped the fucking ball with training. With training the children up to teenage, up to adulthood, to send them out into society as decent human beings. They're not fucking decent. They're demons. We got more demons on our hands than, people trying to live consciously in a righteous manner. The best that they possibly can, that they know how, versus the shit we came up in. So the self-reflection goes there. What kind of shit did you grow up in? Are you repeating that shit? Are you sitting in that shit? Your children is living in that shit?
Shameful shit.
Okay,
Shout out to Sis is in the building. And let's see. So Sis set it off early and gifted a membership. Thank you, Sis. We appreciate you. If that membership landed on you, thanks, Sis. First off,
donate to the stream.
Thanks, Sis. First off, and try to maintain that membership. And Sis, let me see.
Check out that content on Mrs.SheSaid, Shame Sunday. It's an abundance of it, a lot of lessons, a lot of windows into the foolery, a lot of explanation, like a lot of solutions.
We don't talk
a lot of redirecting, de-escalating. It's so much in there, so I don't know what you women are hearing, because I do have more support for men. I'm just going to point that out. Like, y'all don't want correction. I think I've noticed that women, we are far from it. Like, even now, I sit in myself at times, in this time of reflection, I still don't like it. I mean, from anyone. But I have to sit and think about what's being said to me, how I'm being received or perceived in any manner. And I have to be mindful of it. So me being honest with myself, like, y'all are just flyers, bro. Salute to Ricky.
Here we go.
I appreciate you for what you say and how you stand on your square and you point out we just steady with our shit, saying the same shit. So, it's not just about saying it. We move this way. We all been through childhood, made foolish and wrong decisions. But there's a level of maturity that's going to cause you to change. I'm just saying,
Yo, BZ, what up, man?
Shamed for it.
Okay.
This is how powerful shame is.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to be shamed for it. They tell you, the first thing they tell you, don't tell me what the fuck to do. Ain't that the first thing they be trying to tell you?
Shame.
They don't want to be shamed for this shit. They don't want to be judged. Listen to what she's saying. She's saying, I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Don't you judge me, because this is what I want to do. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. and Mrs. Harris has been right since they've been here.
Yep. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep. Hoo-wee. Okay, we got a little bit more.
Crazy.
I didn't do it, Skinny. Just showing you what's being done so you could be aware. What up, man? Hope all is well.
That's a fact. That's my mantra to our children. Like, I was supposed to go through what I went through so I can make you aware. My mother went through what she went through to make me aware. Again, more more knowledge, more wisdom from the past to make my children aware. Not only that, grandmothers giving us the information to give our mothers, to give to me, to give to our children. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to do better. So expecting different results doing the same thing is idiocy, for one thing. We are to work in a manner of getting our children to be better than us. And we're putting them last. We've been putting them last for some decades now because we're seeing the results of children. Ungrateful. It's something unique. So, yeah, we don't want to be told what to do.
Case and cans in the building is good.
That's a video.
So the Harris has been right the entire time they've been here. Again, it comes off me when I say you ladies not so much, but for me, it comes off a certain way when I say. I apologize that we beat y'all too. I'm sorry.
It wasn't about appreciate it. It wasn't
Maybe
about
no
being
disclaimers
right. It's
tonight.
not a disclaimer.
No disclaimers
it's
tonight.
not a disclaimer.
So
it's about being informative, giving the knowledge and wisdom that we have. Whether you want to take it, receive it, or dismiss it and don't hear it, that's on you again. So, salute to Unc for claiming this. We appreciate you.
Salute to Unc. Appreciate you. But when I apologize for reaching this destination, for having this ideology, and again, I don't know if they wanted to come up with it first, if it's just the fact that their shame sits with them so bad that they don't want to acknowledge it, but it's the remedy to success. If you want to do different, especially if you came up in unfavorable, undesirable, you might want to acknowledge first and then make the necessary adjustments. So when Rick said, it's no different than when he said this.
They are liars. They're liars, bro. The SEDS covered it on their channel, if I remember right. Make sure y'all be checking out the SEDS, man. They cover a lot of shit before everybody do. That's just the facts. Shout out to the thieves on YouTube, bro.
The SEDS. He said, she said. Abundance. It was so hard for them to grab.
But it's not hard for them to say it now because they always in it. You know what he said? What she said? This is what he said. This is what she said. She said what he said. This is what he said, what she said, and we react on what he said, she said, what he said.
She filling your head what he said, she said.
The SEDS covered it on their channel, if I remember right. Make sure y'all be checking out the SEDS, man. They cover a lot of shit before every.
You cover a lot of shit.
Did you see the title? Did y'all see the title? Everybody that got a long attention span stay that's not offended. Did y'all see the title? What came to mind? So let's go ahead and pull it up so you can see it.
Shame in real time. Level unlocked. Boys 2/Fight School.
Multi-topic to run through them real quick, but like I said, I wanted to bring this to you because I appreciated your stance, your ideology, your passion, you being willing to stand alone on that island. When you came, you were on an island. Ladies did not appreciate this shame approach. Some men jumped on immediately, but you were on an island. And you stood fast.
So you were coming up and doing plausible deniability and making excuses and all of that too. It's been a lot of times I let up. And I've had to check men who came up on my family. So yeah. matter what we eat.
We were over on Sister's show. Mike, tell off. Y'all let us know how we sound. So we were over on Sister's show. And
Apologize. Thank you. Be over here listening to muffled. We underwater.
See how we sound now. Let's see.
1, 2, 1, 2.
See how we sound. See. Y'all let us know how the microphone sounds. Much better. Sir Hill, so much better.
Appreciate you, Sir Hill.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Hey, Sir Hill, all is well. Let's see. Hey, Sir Hill, all is well. There we go. I think that's a lot better as well. Thank you. We appreciate y'all. Thank you, Sir Hill. Thank you, sis. Appreciate y'all. Yes, indeed. Always one to grow on. So back to our regularly scheduled program. This Shame in Real Time Level Unlocked. Like I said, we were over on Sis's show. And of course, this is a sensational title, of course. But we were over there having a conversation and she reflected on something that was happening on This Might Be Risky. Shout out to Hamp. Shout out to everybody over there. And what I want to do is I want to bring that up because I said I wanted to get your opinion on this because this is something we sat with, go back and forth with all of the time. And, you know, we build on this because we want to do different. We want to kind of break those cycles that we came from and understanding them, admitting them, family members, friends.
That's how our marriage has grown. We had to raise our children. Like, I've gotten corrected by them as well. It's hard coming from your children, you know, but in times where they're being vulnerable, you know, you got to respectfully respect it and not responding, reacting, overreacting, being triggered, projecting your childhood on your children. Like, it's a lot of these things that we do, and I don't think women are being as conscious as they need to be in order to thrive. So Shame Sunday is that. If you want love, which it comes with correction. It cannot not come with correction. It has to come with correction. I love you. That's why correction is needed. So what else you got?
So we're going to take a look at the sit down. And like I said, we're going to chop it up a little bit. And I got some things I want to go over. And also we have Boys 2. I sit down with Shannon Sharp. And
this is not new to me. I've done multiple of episodes on just the disparities that the children have to endure through parents and caregivers and whoever. And, you know, shining a light on it. And I think there has always been a lack of care and concern for boys in the same manner that it is for girls. Silenced, ignored, pushed under the rug, whatever, looked at differently, whatever you want to call it. And I exposed it. I actually had an interview with one who, you know, was inappropriately introduced to sex really young. One of our fellow podcasters, we no longer deal with him, but the episode still exists, 1 in 6. So salute to him with sharing, and, you know, I wish him healing still. And, you know, it was a great episode. So more men are speaking up about what has transpired in their life as a child. A lot reflect clearly, you know, and it's just sad that we don't care as much. And we're still not protecting the girls. Like, if girls are so under, you know, in so much danger, we're not protecting them as much as we should. So Shame Sunday exists because of the foolish and wrong behavior that is happening in real time. And I'm going to keep doing what I do because I'm a mandated reporter, and you know, I love everyone. I love my people, and I want us to do better. So, you know, I don't want the children to grow up and be adults and have to navigate the world with all that trauma, unnecessary trauma that we can prevent. it's our job. So.
So we have that sit down with, like I said, Shannon Sharp, and I believe that's Kevin Gates, and give them also finally a little bit of information about this wife school from an actual wife that's going to be coming up. So we're just going to quickly go over some of these things, man, and hope you guys are ready for some informative information. I'm going to drop the link in a little bit if anybody would like to come up. Ricky and Sis were a part of this conversation, and also Jeremy. So if they would like to come up, feel free to come up anytime you guys want. Everybody else, we'll let you know when y'all come up. So let's go ahead and pull this up.
Again, I'm an educator. You can always ask for permission in the chat.
That's a fact.
Demanding it definitely won't get you the link.
Yeah.
So, that's a fact. I'm just saying.
So let's go ahead and chop this up.
I'm pretty
Mrs.
selective.
Harris, thank you for your time and allowing me up here on your platform today.
Thank you for being here. And an amazing intro video.
Let's take a look.
Might have to see that again.
Believe me, most of these 13-year-old boys can run y'all ass around.
Facts.
We synced it on camera.
Y'all have no idea. This is how far away from God and nature y'all have become.
Yes, very much so.
This is how far from God and nature y'all have become. Y'all think y'all can't catch no ass whoopings.
That's a fact.
And we don't want it to make it sound like we're advocating for violence in any shape, form, or fashion.
Oh.
But it's just a fact that it's not on the table. And that's kind of crazy, even with ladies. So what do you think about that statement he said and any other?
I think he's absolutely right. I came into this space shocking people saying just that, because that's the reality that I know. So I don't know where y'all growing up and, who's raising y'all, because a certain level of disrespect is going to get your ass whooped by an elder in the family. I'm just saying. And it's love. It's love. Nobody's being abused, in my opinion. Okay. And just the world that I grew up in, like you said, it's not just Brooklyn, but I grew up in Queens and Brooklyn, and that was absolutely a statement. Say something else and I'm gonna fuck you up, or say something else and I'm gonna punch your teeth out, or say something else and I'm gonna stab you with this spoon, whatever. And they're gonna follow through with that shit. So, the toughest nigga has gotten his ass whooped. So to see these things in real time, I'm gonna mind myself and how I behave, because I don't want that. If vengefulness or shit come to me and I have to defend myself, absolutely. But just walking around in the world with a chip on your shoulder, this attitude and disgust for everybody, ain't nobody do nothing to you. That man ain't did nothing to you. So I see a lot of unhealed people, and it absolutely comes from childhood.
I mean, and then it goes even deeper to now people give you permission to disrespect other people. You don't got to listen to him. He ain't your man. It's the internet. You ain't got to listen to nobody on no internet. You a woman, you listen to somebody, man. That's a man, and we on the internet. You ain't got to, they're fanning the air for discontent, disrespect, and the disrespect of nature. And now when you're telling women to buck up and tell men they don't have to listen and they don't have to respect them, and then I see you on the street getting accosted or attacked and I don't do nothing.
Yeah.
We're breaking the natural order of the world. We're sworn by the mother to protect innocent children and women.
Yeah.
Like they don't.
And it was supposed to be it's a way in, like you said, nature. If the husband has to save the family, he was to be strong enough to carry the wife, the children, and all. We can't do that. I remember years ago, we kind of joked about it, but we like, are the women really, are y'all getting bigger in mindset to protect yourself from the men? Right? These scary men that's, the men that choose that's whooping your ass. It's crazy to me. We choosing them, so they just crazy niggas. You had something to do with choosing them. Again, self-reflection, choices, you having autonomy for self. It ain't everybody else's fault. Shame needs to have you reflect on that. Okay, equality means equal responsibility. Equality means equal accountability. And that's not, no, ladies. We're very privileged, and I don't think y'all see that. Y'all don't see it. It's not that I don't think it. Y'all don't see it. So there's a breakdown and a lack of comprehension, if you ask me. So I think, wife school is needed because y'all need some sensitivity training. Y'all need some fucking training.
I mean,
there's no way you're gonna keep husbands. Y'all can get some men, but there's no way you're gonna fucking keep a man with the mentality, the attitude, selfishness. It's disgusting. It's downright disgusting to me because y'all are humans and y'all deserve the same amount of respect, honor, love, all of the shit that we want and demand. Y'all don't even give half of the shit that y'all demand. So I'm gonna point it out to you as an actual wife.
That's where
an actual
that's
wife.
What I was gonna say.
That has
it's a lot of wife schools that pop up and are around, but ain't from no actual wives. I see the housewife for this and the housewife for that.
Oh my God!
But I don't see no rings, no certificates, no marriages.
Steamy Stories is in the building. Welcome back.
This hope all is well.
Appreciate you.
Wife school from an actual wife. A little bit different.
Yeah. It might sound like shade, but again, that's a you thing. That's a you thing. Don't project your shit, your shame, your whatever on me. Okay? Because there's people, young children who are growing up that really want to be a wife and they have no fucking clue because they ain't got nobody to mentor, to watch from. And if they learn it from TV, holy shit. Because TV tells a vision. And if you lack comprehension, you're going to be brainwashed and walk around in delusion and fantasy land. And, most men don't like that. I don't like that. Only a little bit, But okay. Back to the video.
Sherelle ain't never been through shit, nothing that she didn't put herself through. Because if you did, you wouldn't talk the way you do. You're surrounded by men. You're surrounded by brothers and people who always protected you. That's what she said, right, Sean?
Yeah.
Let's turn that circle around. Let's turn that circle inward. Then you can complain. Is that the issue for real? Is it something we don't know? Somebody's lying.
Anybody else? Walk up there, his brother Jeremy.
Yeah, he said everything. Man.
Clean that bone clean. Ain't got nothing for that.
Okay, let's finish this rant.
Hey, what are they? But what are they promoting you guys to do? Remember, 65% of women, black women, are hoes. That's the path that what they're so-called fighting for.
No, what we're watching is a reverberation of our ideology that started over here. And all they had to do was just pay some consideration or attention to what's going on over here, instead of always trying to shame us for being a small channel and then steal all the information from us. Again, just to show that we are watching originally. This might be risky. We introduced ourselves to him when he first came in the space. Yes. He said, "Oh, you do Shame Sunday over there?" Because again, they were acting plausible and naive and like, women do this, like women act like this, women do this stuff, and you like, they do it all the time. I show it every week, and he says, "Shame, you do Shame Sunday over there? I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna check you out."
I think somebody in the chat might have said she said go up there. So.
Of course, they always try to order people around and do shit that they won't do. But then he says, "I'm gonna come over." Never came over. And again, I say he never came over because if he would have came over, he would have got the answer.
Right.
And how I know that's true is because 6 years later, he's sitting on the panel with a girl that don't even realize that her own shame is what's keeping her from accepting the ideology of shame.
Yeah.
So all they had to do was come over once, and he can't have more shows of who is it? Is it the women? Is it the men? Is it 50? Is it 49? Is it you want to
come and
them
you
all?
get clarity? It's no longer you can have these dumbass conversations, which salute to B9 because that's my guy.
Shout out to B9.
But he,
What up, B9?
when we first came in this place, he was like, "You can get tired of having this sense of conversation." So I get, sometimes people spending their time doing it so much. Got to get tired of it. But so when someone comes in with at least clarity, even if we don't have all the answers, absolutely not. That's not something we proclaim. But there's a lot of fucking clarity and transparency over here. No nonsense.
I would say coincidentally to the questions that y'all asked.
Yeah,
so we don't got all of them, but it seems like, how do I get my lady to like me? How do I get my man to love me? How do I get my family cohesive? Is it he said, she said? What is love in abundance? How do I love in abundance? How do I fill my cup? How do I fill somebody else's cup?
From nature and God, like he said, everybody's mind is money, money, money. Sorry.
We talk about that too. Kingdom over everything.
Money, 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 money.
I said if they came over, they wouldn't be able to grift for the most part.
I don't think women want to put the work in. No more, not even being mothers, because they're shitty mothers. When my kids is going to kindergarten and first grade and they could barely read, Mom, it's your fault. Yeah, that's your job.
You know what? I'll say this, right? When I was
Again, you've been saying they're shitty mothers from day one. We had hashtag shitty mom gang. Yeah. Shitty mom gang. Nobody, that shit ain't never. Like I said, it's
the first.
I don't give a damn about these people. They trust me. You know who I'm into. But it's the fact that you do this. You push this. You got petitions. You got sites. We're ready to bring them up. You got all type of shit you've been doing from day one. Yeah. And they sit and be like, it ain't nobody out here.
Y'all do that. Y'all do that. And I read a lot of books, but one in particular, one person can make a difference. One book can change a life, and I believe that. So I know I've touched quite a few, because how y'all say on the scene, people who ain't on podcasts, absolutely I mentor. So the people who want the message will get it. And it's biblical to me, because that's just like righteousness, the Bible, in the book. You're going to read it, you're going to comprehend it, and you're going to move as such. Move accordingly. At least learn to tame yourself to move accordingly. Like, we're all a work in progress, and nobody's perfect, but y'all are just continually screwing up, expecting better results. So, I don't know.
About this autonomy to be treated as men and socially accepted to have the same behaviors as men is leading women to be 65% hoes per the percentage that you gave earlier. And also hoes are desperate. So whatever these movements are that are currently happening aren't positive if we're saying 65% of women are hoes and hoes are desperate.
No. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. What they're fighting for, with the women that are fighting for women, is they're fighting for the freedom of choice. The women who choose to be hoes, that's their choice. That's what you're doing with your autonomy. That's
choice about what? Choice about what?
The choice to be autonomous, to be an autonomous being.
Choice about what, though?
I just said it.
Well, what do you mean? And we're all within a construct, right? So autonomy is limited, whether we...
She don't want to say it. He's saying it outright. Like, y'all want autonomy to be hoes and not be judged for it, but you don't want to admit that. We have autonomy. Who's oppressing me? I'm married and I'm not oppressed. So you single women, who's oppressing your choices, your body, your mind? Nobody. That you're oppressed in your own fucking mind. That's what I'm starting to see. Like, are y'all just oppressing yourselves in your mind?
They mind is the color
is that
purple.
What's happening? And they didn't. I'm sure y'all probably didn't even fucking watch the shit.
Oh my!
But their parents did. This is the generation where that movie affected those parents, and they probably raised them in that fear, that man hate, that man fear. Because if you ain't being great, you have autonomy, motherfucker. You said yes, and too many, too much, a lot will cause harm. I'm just saying, no husband, no kids, ruined womb, diseases you can't fucking take back. Like, tag you're it. You can't take that shit back. You frozen, bitch.
Name is
We don't want that.
but when you're with him, your name is Pam.
I never want that autonomy for our women to be, I have the right to go fuck whoever I want, whenever I want, however I want. That shit ain't okay. You know why? Because children come out of that. And when you done fucked 4 or 5 niggas in 1 month and you don't know who that child's father is, it's a shame. Because that child needs that other side. And when you don't think realistically and logically like that, something's wrong. And when we have a society of women like, we don't need y'all, I can go to the bank and get me some fucking sperm, bitch. That's fucked up. There's no humility in that. You don't care about that child because that child has a choice, right? Their autonomy to say, I'd like to know who my father is.
God damn it.
I like to know where I get my hair from or whatever. So you're not thinking realistically, logically, scientifically, biologically about any of that. Okay? Worrying about your fucking autonomy. That's crazy to me. Fucking creates children. Lives. Things that are growing inside you. But, it's so easy to take a pill. It's so easy to do this and get it up out of there. That's why they snatched your goddamn rights up, because you're doing too much. And when we have young women doing this, ruining their bodies and acting like it won't be no consequences, yeah, it's shameful. I'm gonna fucking speak up. I don't give you motherfuckers that's down for her. I said it in the beginning. You don't have a right to be a whore. There's consequences behind it. There's consequences behind it a lot. So, let's talk about that. You old bitches do what y'all want.
I'm just showing you what's being done so you can be aware. Right.
Like they understand they accept the belief or not. So now I'm asking, choice about what?
To keep on pushing the parameters of autonomy. To keep on stretching the barriers of autonomy.
Think about what you're saying.
Clarity.
Transgenderism, that hurts women. So when you're saying you're pushing the boundaries, right? Women overwhelmingly support LGBTQIA+. And when you push the boundaries of autonomy, you guys didn't benefit from it.
Women have benefited.
We had to put them out of our sport.
Women have benefited. Like I said.
No, they
haven't. What?
No, that's just a bold. That's a bold-faced lie.
Yeah, Hemp beating around the bush. For real.
No.
I'm beating around the bush for real. Like,
how do we benefit from the K community?
You benefit from the autonomy, right? Again, this is what Sherelle saying. You benefit from the autonomy. Again, a transgender is just another step into women, saying so-called women can step into roles that they weren't supposed to. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. I see.
Right? Mm-hmm. But again, what you said, right? They want the ability and not the consequence.
Yep.
Right? I can do this like a man, but the work, that's what I'm saying, right? Y'all not bosses. You not a boss bitch because you not willing to take on the responsibility of a family in its whole.
Yeah.
Right? That's why, like the little goofy chick that was on Fatty Show, right? With the underbite and shit. Right?
Yeah.
Nuclear family.
Yeah. Tara.
Right? But you still want that man to pay child support. Nah. Paying the cost to be the boss is that.
So keep it.
Right? That means you're responsible for the community. Like I keep trying to tell y'all, the community, they keep trying to run away from and saying because we wasn't there. When they was there and it's still fucked up. They don't want no account. They don't want no responsibility. Fuck accountability. They don't want to be held responsible for nothing. They want to be able to live and let live, do as you will, and don't get blamed for it.
See how it's forming? We're not even there yet. Like, we're not even realizing, even though we've realized from the beginning, but putting it together specifically, this show is forming. Like, it's the shame that they don't like for their own behavior, which is crazy because it's your behavior. It's like saying, don't shame me for my shirt. You bought the shirt.
You went to the store, picked it out above all others. How we missed that?
Sounds like we're making any excuse to, fight for things that have nothing to do with us. That transgender fight shit ain't got nothing to do with us. That's some psychological shit y'all got going on. Ain't got nothing to do with us heterosexual who know our gender. Those are two different fights. So to act like the fight for women is the same, including that in, no. That's not the fight. That's not the fight. We women want heterosexual or we want family. And family is husband, wife, children, community, neighborhood, thriving together. All that other shit is not, that shit ain't my fight. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with, body augmentations of children and young people who have some mental issues going on. People are not being evaluated. They're having mastectomies. They're getting their organs. Listen, that's some psychological disorders going on. Okay. It's all about money right now. So to just keep allowing this delusion, this narrative, this mindset to be pushed, I won't fucking do it. Not on my watch. I've been an extreme tomboy my whole life. That shit ain't had nothing to do with changing the gender and who I am as a female. That's crazy. So what the fuck is going on right now? And a lot of y'all ain't even masculine. What's going on? It's a whole different fight. Again, they want the privileges because I don't see the females that want to be men trying to transition into men's sports. Where the trans men who are going into bodybuilding and weightlifting, competing with the men? Where are, the NBA trans men trying to play ball with the men? Volleyball?
Why she get to keep her hat on
down for hers, man? All these girls sipping, man. Who ain't fit the category?
I got a gun.
And a lot of them had hair hats. I would have loved for them to make them take them shits off. Y'all would be responsible for maintaining your hair all the time. Because even in school, girls are allowed to wear hats. Boys are not.
Wow.
Because boys are taught respect and honor and being a man, chivalry. Like y'all are taught that very young. You got to go in the house of the Lord. You better take your hat off. You step in somebody's house, you better take your hat off. Y'all ain't taking them bonnets off with no motherfucking body.
Shameful
Y'all
shit.
so taught with them shits on. And nobody thinks something wrong with that. Where your mama, your grandmama is still alive, she think that's okay? You going outside like that? It's okay, huh? Woo, child. So we just a society of doing whatever the fuck we want. Do what you want. Do what the fuck you want. But it's gonna always be consequences or a response or a reaction to your fucking behavior, your attitude, and sometimes how you're dressed. And if you're dressed like a whore and you get cackled at, that's what it is. Put some clothes on it. Y'all bitches is doing it with your babies in tow. The babies is in the stroller and you got pum pum fucking shorts on, bitch. I'm gonna keep doing what I do. And if you don't like it, so fucking what? Pardon all my cussing, but that shit irritates the hell out of me because I see it right in real time, all the time. Here. This is where we are. And I'm one of them ladies, okay? We need to thrive higher than what the fuck y'all are doing right now. Yeah. Shame Sunday, welcome.
They want to be able to do what men do and not suffer the consequences that a man versus man will have to put up with.
Well, that's the answer. They don't want equality. You just answered it. That's not what they're aiming for.
I've been screaming that. Equality equals equal responsibility, equal accountability. Yeah, y'all don't want that.
I wear a whole t-shirt, talk about a TV show from a nigga 30 years ago that told us they want to be Amazonian masters. And now they all 6 feet and 300 pounds and niggas is celebrating it like they don't want to rule.
I mean, then I was a part of that training. Like I was a part of this destruction. I saw it. I witnessed it. You know, and it wasn't with all the women, but it was enough for me to see. It was enough for me to notice. Like, ooh, yeah, no. And on top of that, having understanding, empathy, and consideration for boys and men, because I'm the baby of all those brothers. That bitch disrespect my brother. You know, so if I got that mindset and I meet him, dude, I disrespect him. He may not even put his hands on me because, you know, he's a gentleman. But he might get his sister to whoop my ass. You understand? So it's just that it's knowledge and wisdom to me, you know. So I'm trying to teach you a little bit. A little bit.
They don't want to learn from you.
Then don't.
They want to learn from somebody
who
whose titties is pushed up in the screen. And again, this is what makes it so disrespectful, because they want to learn from who they want to learn from. They want to learn from the girl who's a whole man, but say she a girl, say she pretty.
Or they not here to learn.
It's unbelievable. Oh yeah, they
here
get
for
a date.
show.
They
They here to date, the fuck, you know, see what you can get, manipulate, grift. You know, I'm an actual teacher. I'm an actual wife. I'm an actual friend, an actual sister. Yeah, you know, I mean well, but I'll fuck you up too. So, you know, in all of that, that's where we get Shame Sunday. So, you know, thank you for taming this savage beast.
Don't say that, because they're not gonna believe that. They don't.
Well,
they say
I'm
there's
gonna
no
keep
men.
saying
Men don't have
Tell
any
your children
maturity.
that.
Men don't have. I'm the one that said emotional intelligence before all these squarehead motherfuckers even thought about it. But now they say men can't have emotional intelligence. Men can't turn down coochie. Men can't cook. Men can't. And I come here all the time with the fucking camera on live, and this is why, you know, they get upset with me. They don't want to. If they come over here, they'll get the answers to the questions that they ask, and they won't be able to ask them anymore. But by not coming over here, they get to lie, manipulate, and grift and say there's nobody in the space that got a man that is emotionally intelligent. Well, she do, and I sit right here. You could actually come up and ask me, but you don't click the link.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, it's something I admired early on. And to see it on the basketball court, see it with your friends, see it with your brothers, see, you know, argument go from here to de-escalate to rational, and, you know, all of that, you know, and not where I grew up. You know, they're going to blows. So to want to learn from someone like that, yeah, absolutely, yeah, I need
you
that.
See how many people left when I just started.
They want slaves.
Yep, exactly.
They want slaves. They're the white supremacists now.
Oh, I see that.
I said this on this show before. It's the white woman right now. It's the white woman, the black woman, the white man, and then the dangers to black men. That's what's going on right now. The white liberal woman is the most dangerous thing in the United States. Because
they say it when Rick said it.
Yeah.
We never said nothing like that.
Oh, please.
I need
no.
some blunt.
You think you Caucasian?
What?
Yeah, you think you Caucasian?
You better get.
Yeah, I just refused to sit on panels for years consistently repeating. I can't. I can't, because, you know, I raise children over here, so I don't want to do it with them. You know what I mean? And if they can comprehend and they can fucking get it, then, you know, I trust that, you know, some mature adults can get it too. So,
and just the fact of birthdays, when we talk about birthdays over here,
absolutely,
birthdays are a contract.
Yes.
For y'all, it's a celebration for everybody, and people who it's not their birthday get a birthday gift and shit. Not here.
Yeah.
And actually accepting our birthday gifts is a contract. You can no longer act 11 because you accepted our 12-year-old birthday gifts, and that's saying I am not going to be throwing tantrums like I was 11. I'm not going to have those same behaviors. I'm going to absolutely mature and matriculate, because I'm no longer 11 now. I'm 12. And this is something we consciously focus on. But again, if nobody don't pay no attention to that.
By 10, they are consciously making the decision of what to change. They know, because they had to reflect on it throughout the year. We're pretty consistent. So you know if it's the lazy, if it's not brushing your teeth all the time, if it's, you know, not getting the laundry, whatever, leaving your clothes in the laundry, not folding them up, it's something. Self-reflection is important. Like, and love is correction.
And change behavior is the result of that. And if the behavior isn't changing, then we're not matriculating. And again, it seems very remedial when the behaviors aren't changing. The questions aren't even changing. You're not even consuming what we talked about yesterday. You come back today, like, what happened? Again, they're going over something right now. Happened 20 years ago in this space. And it's still people, what happened? What's going on? I don't know. What is going on? Like, y'all are just the most plausible, deniable, obtuse. That's not that's attractive. And then you wonder why you can't find nobody. Nobody likes a loquacious, obtuse, plausible, deniable, willfully ignorant. These things are not attractive.
Talking to be talking. Person's about to go to jail. You about to go to jail. Mm-hmm.
She controls her man.
Yeah.
Those handpicked white dudes, white liberals that sit with their legs closed.
Oh Lord,
bro, you don't know how right you are, and I mean, just take a deeper look.
Wait, am I talking now? Wait, did I sit patiently? Not interrupting, not interjecting. Uncle Ricky, you said, Uncle Ricky said, I thought Uncle Ricky was finished. Uncle Ricky, let me get in. Uncle Ricky, let Ricky finish. How about this, fellas? Let somebody talk. How about sit there and listen? Like, they so starved for attention. They act like they different than the girls. They not. Y'all motherfuckers are men and can't even sit and listen. Like,
that's a big thing. I think we point out the things in our children that we see, you know, do anything for attention. We can't look at ourselves and see that we do the same. Like, so to make those, you know, statements, of course, well, sometimes you behave like children.
and let me give y'all a tip, fellas. You want to know what consciousness is? Consciousness is if you keep interjecting and cutting somebody off, how about this time? Just one time. Sit back and don't say nothing until they say to you, hey, you there? You listening? Did you go? I do it all the time at work. They be going. And I'm like, let me tell you about your account. No, I don't want you telling me nothing. But I got the information right here in front. Do you know? Nah, I don't know. I don't have the app. I don't have it on my phone. I don't have it on. Well, I know. I have all the information. Right? No. Then I just mute.
They do go on. I swear.
Yeah, they go.
Like, you still on the
They
phone?
going. Then they come to a stop. I don't say shit. Sit there. They be like, hello? You still there? Oh, you finished. I got you. Now I'm gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta show like you're paying attention in real time. Like these people don't, I say it all the time, they don't pay attention in real time. Like listen to how the girl is just going off on this soliloquy. You all over the place. He asked you a specific question. Name something. What right you don't got?
How the woman autonomy goes to trans women. Like that shit right there is just crazy. Like it's, you know, no.
Let's get through this. This is some shit.
Shameful shit. Look at it. What do white women, liberal white women, what do? They fight for other people's rights while they have other people fight for their rights.
See how everybody's right? Everybody's right. You right. Ricky right. Everybody right. Jeremy was right. You're right. They think they're white. They think they're white women.
Right.
Wow. They got other people like simps and panda bears and punk ass spineless jellyfish. Like, why y'all talking about women all the time? Stop talking about women. Leave women alone.
They don't need to talk about women.
They fighting the fight for black women while black women is out getting us all to accept gay people. They not even fighting their own fight. They got other minions doing that shit for them while they out on some bullshit brunch night, girls trip, swallow and get gotto with their best friend men and justice. But I just keep talking, and again, nobody ain't gonna hear it till they say it on somebody else's show that they got 500 people watching, and then you gonna realize, oh shit, they thinking like white women. You said something, yo, he just said a word right now. Yo, you just said that. You just said that. Y'all motherfuckers.
You want to be a white woman?
We covered all this stuff in year one. Definitely. Year one. 1, 2, 3, 4, everything 5. Else is just commitment. This is just not like we do to each other. Like we had a commitment to make this video documentary for this girl. Like, let's go. We ain't backing out because these motherfuckers are dumb. Because they not listening to what we've been trying to tell them from day one. From day one. And you don't believe us? You don't believe us? Then listen to your favorite.
I want to be shamed for it.
Okay.
This is how powerful shame is.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to be shamed for it. They tell you, the first thing they tell you, don't tell me what the fuck to do. Ain't that the first thing they be trying to tell people? They don't want to be shamed for this shit. They don't want to be judged. Listen to what she's saying. She's saying, I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Don't you judge me because this is what I want to do. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. and Mrs. Harris has been right since they've been here.
Yep. Yeah.
So this is what y'all be doing on these girls' trip.
We came to hoe and go. If you just going and not hoeing, hey baby, you might need to wait for the church retreat. You might not need to come on this trip.
You ain't gotta hoe. Everybody do what they want to do. I'm pro-choice.
No, because when you not pro-hoe, you're anti-hoe. I'm sorry. If you're not pro-hoe, you're anti. And you are not welcome up in here. We are supporters of sluts, whores, dick suckers, and all things above. Okay? We are pro everything up in this motherfucker. I'm just
with Michelle at 4:30. Stop,
Mom.
At 4:30.
Mom.
What?
Are you tricking tonight? Are you tricking tonight?
No, I'm not.
I want to watch a movie since you're not tricking tonight.
And what are our women doing?
Fighting
for LGBT, everybody else's rights, while they got simps and panda bears and everybody else saying, leave them alone.
Okay, here we go.
When you come into the thick of things, when you're in the thick of it, when you're in the fight of it, people will not see the forest for the trees. I'm not telling revolutionary people who are pushing for the freedoms.
The fuck is she talking about? The thick of things, see the forest through the fucking trees. What? Speak clearly.
Here's the thing though. When we came into the space, 6 years? These people was 30, 35. Now they 35, 40. They old. Now they starting to speak in parables and long-winded and crazy. Like the old people they try to make fun of. Y'all old now. I hate to break it to y'all. What's she talking about?
Of their people to stop fighting. When you come into the thick of things, when you're in the thick of it, when you're in the fight of it, people will not see the forest for the trees. I'm not telling revolutionary people who are pushing for the freedoms of their people to stop fighting. I would never do that. It's the same way when they say, oh, you know what? Crime was less when we was in slavery, right? So now that they let you niggas free, now y'all have the right to sell drugs, and now y'all have the right to gangbang, and now y'all have the right to do all of this, and y'all are ending up in jail. But when the white people was in control of y'all didn't have all the rights to do these things. Yeah, we have made piss poor choices with our freedom the moment that we get a taste of it, right? We're gonna have to work through those things. I don't care. I don't want nobody to draw my freedom back because people make wrong decisions with their freedom. Let them have the consequences. That's how people learn. Not coddling women. I think coddling.
Now,
Pay attention to what she just said.
She just flipped her own argument.
That's both sides of the coin. You can't talk on both sides of the argument.
It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse, Uncle Ricky.
That's crazy.
She talks so fast, man. She man.
It's going to get worse. Pin that right there, what she just said.
I think
Yeah.
she talking to two people. I think it's two people in her head, and she plays the roles of both, and she's kind of like
Shell and
talking
Rail and
to, yeah, like it's crazy work.
But you know what I noticed is she'll say that when it's talking about the men.
Mm-hmm.
But we about to see what she gonna say about when they talking about the women.
Yup.
Consequences on this side,
Mm-hmm. Not on the other one though.
but not on the other side. Now check out what she says on this side.
Women and crippling women have put them at a deficit in this world. They need to be able to make their own decisions and deal with the consequences of those decisions.
You said something else.
But
you're saying
because the people who did the poor things, but what about the black people that did amazing things? I'm not about to keep on making groups of people suffer because of the worst of them. I don't want women to suffer for the worst of us. No,
but Sherelle,
let the worst of us suffer within their consequences that they make. There's consequences for being a hoe. There's consequences for all of that. Let them suffer for it. But we're not going to stop the greatest from going up because the bottom wants to do what the bottom does. The bottom will always exist.
Okay, but what practically? Because I can hear you conceptually, but I want to know what practically are women fighting for, and that this sisterhood is fighting for. Like, what is it to earn $100,000? Like, I want to know what is it that these women are fighting for.
Good question.
Good question.
Good question, Coco.
That's what I was. What fight talking about?
Good question, Coco.
So like it got to be the trans.
All I hear is blah blah blah.
Men, yeah.
That you advocate that they should be fighting for and doing whatever to fight for it. That's what I'm trying to understand.
But the simplest way, because I keep saying autonomy, maybe you don't understand that. To be. That's
what the heck is that?
To be or not to be? Autonomy to be? Okay. It's like Mrs. process.
Nobody has that fucking right. These kids don't have the right to just be. Are you kidding me? They need structure. They need discipline. The hell, they need clear rules, and they need for us to explain everything, even that you're a boy and you're a girl. How your penis works, how your vagina works, teaching them the biology, anatomy, and the autonomy of their body. My God. And this is one of his main panelists that he has up all the time.
That's a fact.
Like it's a him and her thing. Like they're a duo type thing. They feed off each other's intellect and delusions. Her shit.
That's great.
I ain't watched in a long time.
And
so
she's praised a lot in the space. Like
Right.
Sherelle this,
I mean,
Sherelle
like he
this,
said, she
Sherelle
talks
that.
fast.
For real?
So if you lack comprehension, shit is just flying over your head, and all you're hearing is those like cliche things. So it sounds good, but what's the practical part of the fight? This is what she wants to know. She said, to be or not to be is the motherfucking question. Are you kidding me? Is that the answer? That's what she came up with.
I mean, we're not just here to talking into submission.
my
Some people
goodness.
talk fast and all around the world and with a bunch of parables and shit to get you to give up. And that's what me personally, me, I would give up. I'm not listening to all of this. That shit makes zero. And you know me, I'm gonna want to walk it down and stop you right here. And she's not gonna like that.
Yeah,
She's
right.
not the type that likes that.
Do that too.
So
And I would be really harsh. I couldn't even be as clear how she asked her that question. I wouldn't even like, what the fuck was you just saying?
Right.
What the fuck did you mean by that? You need to be a little bit more clearer, like, because that shit made no
But this is
sense.
the
I'm a woman.
eggshell.
I don't.
This is what everybody's
talk
talking
like a man
about.
a little
This
bit
is their approach
right
to the
now.
masterhood, and this is the
Yeah.
not equality.
They
Again,
wouldn't like
you
that.
can't say how you want to say something. You gotta do what Coco did. Let me
Right.
wrap it up in a nice box with
Yeah,
a
and
pretty
that's-
red
no,
bow
that's-
on it and present it to you to try to. And she still let's see what happened. Let's see how she answered Coco.
They coochies.
Go on up there.
They coochies.
Good job.
What are
She don't want to say it. I'll say it for her. Y'all coochies.
And that's another point. Why she just didn't say we just want to be able to do with our coochies whatever we want.
Right. So it seems like the pushback is, it's always going to be the bottom of the barrel, right? So let them be and deal with the consequences
But how
we
is the
know what they
bottom
got-
of the barrel when it's the women who say they got degrees and they got a
man.
master's and they live in a cul-de-sac and they fly to all type of countries and y'all fuck 8,000 men? That's not the bottom of the barrel. He's
us up here.
I'm a CEO. I get 6 figures. That's not the
Don't
bottom
we
of the
say the
barrel.
whores is standing too close to the good girls? Like nobody can tell. Nobody can tell, but we can't judge because my titties are popped out and I got a little pum pum skirt and I'm pulling over twerking and I got my friend smacking my ass, but I'm not a whore. I'm a decent woman, right? No, nobody perceives that. I don't perceive that. Most people in that environment don't perceive that. So for y'all to try to normalize that shit and make that shit okay, I'm a fucking lady. No, you're not. That's something we're not doing. You're not bending me over in no club, smacking my ass. Yeah, we're not, and that should be normal. But y'all can get on people's furniture and act a fool, and it's so acceptable because y'all are women. Men are not allowed to do that. They'd be arrested.
Feeling blue, you take them down and pass them around my panties.
That's what I'm talking about.
My panties.
Could you see Coyote ugly with men? Like, men just coming in the club and doing the same, it's not the same.
That's great.
Sorry.
Yeah, a girl will just be escorted down and probably asked to leave or just told her not to do it again, but the consequences for men wouldn't be the same. I'm sorry. Half-naked women around these kids walking the street. If a man had some little tighty whities with his dick bulging and all of that, walking with the stroller with the kids like that, I don't see that.
Hey, yo.
It would not. Yeah, I don't see. That's what I see. Okay, the fuck.
All right, to be.
Women's fight to be. But what's stopping women to? I don't see anything. I think we're the freest.
This is it, right? This is it. The fact that women won't support other women because of what a man says, the division, the judgment, the shame that comes along with me of what a man says, right? This is it. The fact that women won't support other women because of what a man says, the division, the judgment, the shame that comes along with me not wanting to be like you. So you think that you can make me feel less than because I don't want to fit into a box or a status quo, what you want to do. Womanhood is womanhood. And it's sad that a lot of times women don't understand womanhood.
Let's go back to this.
I want to hear from you on this part right here.
That shit sounded crazy. Again, we do have the freedom to do whatever the fuck we want. Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want. You's a grown ass woman. You absolutely can do whatever the fuck you want. No judge. Nobody don't judge this woman. Let them be. They want to be whores. They want to be rich. They want to live these fantasy land lives. Yes, but we don't want to raise our young girls to follow that bullshit, to think that way. No. Have a plan, live with intention and purpose. And if you don't know, go to your Bible, right? Study that and see if you get a little bit of clarity. Because these fools online, and if you have fools in your family that you can't learn from, that's your key because it's clear. Because this shit right here, shit making no sense. You're just making shit up along the fucking way. And all these women sitting on a panel. Like that shit, the panel needs to be dominated by another woman because the foolishness that's being said is amazing. And now we're about to go into some other shit. What woman is? Now you're about to explain what woman is, but you don't want to place us in a box. What? Walking oxymoron. Another show. Y'all talk yourself in fucking circles, contradicting. It's amazing. So I want to hear what else she gonna put this womanhood in a box because I've done an extensive amount. Sis, shout out to you. An extensive amount of the quality, being a quality woman. It absolutely has characteristics. Yeah. You absolutely have to be intentional, and purposeful with your time, your mindset, your body, and soul.
Shit, you said time, like time management?
Oh, please. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that it helps in bringing clarity in thought.
First.
Pacing it.
My husband come first. I can't sit on no stream 15, 16 hours and not paying attention. What kind of nonsense? Okay.
I never heard so much blame from others. Like so I don't support you because of what men say. No, I don't support you because of the shit that comes out of your mouth and how you. I don't know you. You know how you move. You got to show me who you are before I want to listen to you, support you. I don't just support all women blindly. We're not doing that. I don't believe all women. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. I don't believe all children. I don't believe all men. I don't believe every fucking body. That's just not how we do things. So to just play naive and move around or grown, no. And for me, you're just talking in circles, man. I definitely want to hear this womanhood thing because you don't want to be placed in a box, but you about to make a box. So let's hear the box.
Wait a minute.
Look, give me a little hot flash. That's crazy. Ain't had those in a minute.
Supposed to be a sisterhood, and I don't feel a sisterhood right now.
Now everybody made an epiphany that there's no sisterhood. Like now it's just it rolls off everybody's tongue. I've been told y'all ain't no sisterhood. There's no sisterhood. Like y'all ain't said this 6 years ago.
What y'all doing ain't sisterhood. It's always been a sister. You see my friends. I got a friend, same friend from second grade. Goddamn. So
that's only because you married. If you wasn't married, you'd be wanting to fuck them.
I didn't do it. I'm just showing you what's being done so you can be aware. Right.
The only reason you got any friends or do anything good and don't want nothing in return is because you married. Because anybody that's not is backbiting, kissing in the back, looking for something in return, and they want to clap your cheeks.
That's a shame.
Kaylin, come get this kitty cat. And then when you give me that meat, that little kitty cat gonna go like this. Wow, wow. All right.
I feel bad for these last 20 years of people trying to mature and navigate in this world, because a lot of them live in these boxes. And,
electronic or literal? Or metaphorical?
Both.
Goddamn, all of them?
Oh yeah. Shit. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's changed a lot. Like Ricky said, we're so far removed from being connected to one another and needing that connection. Again, love is correction and learning and growth. There's so many things encompassed in that. And none of that is happening. Like, so family dynamic it's gonna get worse before it gets better, because this panel of women and just screaming about not supporting each other, y'all all sit up on here and kind of say the same shit. I think our behavior needs to be adjusted. We might need to adapt a little differently, learn some new tricks, because the results y'all are fucking getting, it's not. And if the conversation is marriage,
what you mean?
Y'all
every conversation is marriage.
Saying, but
why is Curry, it marriage? Will Smith,
that's not what they
and why they can't get it. And
so
where can you find a
again,
wife? It's all they talk about is marriage.
Make it make sense.
Single people, all they talk about is marriage.
Make it make sense, man. Okay.
And be wrong as a mom.
You can get all the men you want. You can get all the men you want, but can you keep them?
And keeping them.
It's two different things. Two different things. Yeah.
Even if you get mad, even if you get offended, so what you gonna do? Because I guarantee you can't beat me up.
Guarantee. Smoking Talk is in the building.
What up, y'all? Trent is in the building. What up, y'all? Let's go.
In the building.
I don't see anything. I think we're the freest.
This is it, right? This is it. The fact that women won't support other women because of what a man says, the division, the judgment, the shame that comes along with me not wanting to be like you. So
that's what she got growing up.
She sounds like a gay man.
At a high supporting each other right now.
No, I was trying to figure out a better way to say it, but there ain't no better way to say it. She wants all the benefits of everything, and she wants to be a protected class, and she wants to be compensated for that. No, there ain't no other way to say it. You can't be right and wrong and right and wrong and right and wrong. What we talking about?
I mean, it sounds oxymoron.
So men get the consequences, but you don't want the women to get to do the out. I'm so confused, yo.
No, I mean, that's what it is. She wants women to be able to not have consequences because your slave class needs consequences in order to do what they're supposed to do. So we still got to have our consequences in her hypothetical situation. But they don't need it because they're the ones setting the rules. You get it? Like, it's do what I say. Now I got to do. Basically, she wants to be our mama. And she wants us to be their kids.
It
So.
sounds like to me, if I'm taking her at face value of what she said, she said she believes women should have consequences and learn, but because she's a different woman, don't shame her. It sounds like she doesn't want to be shamed for her life decisions, right? Yeah, I'm not the woman you are. I'm out here on my own. I'm being, right? I'm just looking to be. Don't shame me. But that would require you not shaming somebody who you don't agree with, right?
Right.
That part.
No, not for her. No.
Yeah, but that's what I'm asking. You see what I'm saying? Right? So, hey.
Yeah.
Having a conversation with somebody that's retarded doesn't make you smarter.
How much shaming has she got? Because that's, I mean, right. You can be without that shame. If you don't feel it, be it. Do what you want to be whatever, right? Can't nobody point the finger at you and say, hell, you're a whore.
This is how you know a lot of people are full of shit. Like bro say, they all liars, because you could say you can't hold nobody accountable on the internet and you can't shame nobody that don't want to be shamed. All right, that's what you're saying. But watch when they go home. Watch when they go home and look in the mirror. Yeah, they say you in dick prison. She really don't want you. You just borrowing her for now. They even say now she wasn't a virgin when you met her. She's somebody else's coochie. You just like that's all shame.
Heterosexual, can't be a wife, can't be a mom,
all
can't be what I want. Womanhood. This is womanhood to me. That's these are spectrums. But if we stood next together, you would think we was a united front because we're both women and we're both black. And we're both kind of light skinned. Right? But it's totally different.
And they said she said a lot.
I mean, she get money sitting on his channel, so we support each other. No, y'all ain't doing that. How you asking for something? This is what we do. You're asking for something that you're not even doing.
I mean, and this is what our
doing that.
alluded to in the beginning video, that you can't be shamed by people that's not down with you. They're not your village. They're not your family. They're not your loved ones.
Right.
They don't got your best.
Shouldn't hurt.
So why the fuck is it sizzling in your spirit for?
Right.
Because you know it's an actual thing. Again, you got people that don't even know that the shit ever existed.
I don't think women want to put the work in no more. Not even being mothers, because they're shitty mothers. When my kids is going to kindergarten and first grade, they could barely read. Mom, it's your fault. Yeah, that's your job.
You know what? I'll say this, right. When I was
You know how many women we hear now tell them it's their mother fault and celebrate it for it? Yo, you hear her? She going in. Yo, she going in.
People too.
Yo, she going in. She telling them it's their mom fault. She blaming their mothers, y'all. Yo, y'all hear this? Yeah. She the MVP. She blaming their mothers. For real?
I ain't never seen a person do a podcast and on one little TikTok.
For real?
A shit I've been saying.
You ever watch one of our shows in its entirety? Well, damn. Shameful shit.
Because they hear shame, they exit stage left.
We all got some. What you doing? What you doing about it? What you doing about it?
That part.
So again, it's not about what you do now. It's the next time I see you. The next time I see you lets us know if accountability took place.
Your boss, your child,
your significant other,
your best friend. Damn. Bitch, don't ever talk to me like that again.
Not the best friend.
Yeah.
Told you. Shit. I told you. I told you. You ain't tell me shit.
Friends one day.
Most friendships end because of poor behavior. Something you did that you didn't reflect on or apologize by changing your behavior. Like,
let's keep going.
I'm getting dumber every minute, it feels like.
Damn.
It gets better. Here we go.
You think that you can make me feel less than because I don't want to fit into a box or a status quo, what you want to do. Womanhood is womanhood. And it's sad that a lot of times women don't understand womanhood is womanhood is bigger than motherhood. Womanhood is bigger than wifehood. You limit womanhood to what you want to limit it to. You just said the other day that if you're not a mother, then what are you living for? What you want to put parameters on what a woman's being is, and if a woman wants to explore her being,
our instructions are to be fruitful and multiply from the Most High.
She's projecting.
Right.
You don't have no kids. If you don't want no kids, that's fine. Don't have none. You know what I mean? Right. It shouldn't rock your world that someone says womanhood, it has to include being a mother. If you don't agree with that, then don't fucking agree with it and don't have no fucking kids. Like, it shouldn't bother you.
That's correct.
That much.
And it feels like a war and a fight and this and
like
that.
bitches being upset with me because I say I had 3 natural births and I didn't have any epidurals.
None.
They get mad at you.
Mad at you.
Offended. Like I'm bragging about it.
Yeah.
No, I was actually screaming for it. It was time to go. It's too late. Yeah, bitch, you better get ready to push because you ain't. Yeah, it's not gonna work now anyway. Like, we pick and choose. That's why you so mad. That is a narrative that you're missing out because there's so many old bitches that we know that they speak up now and they say that they wish they would have had the opportunity to do that. That's all. You may not have that, but that's where the shame will kick in later. The consciousness will awaken later when the opportunity is not there no longer. That shit hits hard. I'd already created life. And when I got to a point where I can't have none, I felt it. Sadness. I can't create life no more. Like, you have the right to be. Absolutely. But you can't be mad when others speak, or, you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be so offended. Wow.
Pre-offended.
Yeah. I get it. But,
that's what women have been fighting for fucking centuries, bro. The other day that if you're not a mother, then what are you living for? What are you want to put parameters on what a woman's being is, and if a woman wants to explore her being, that's what women have been fighting for fucking centuries, bro. They've been fighting for their own being, and I'm not going to.
Bro, if they've been fighting so hard, why would you disrespect them by calling them a bad enunciation?
She wasn't talking to him.
Right, she was talking to Coco.
Get it together.
You limit womanhood to what you want to limit it to. You just said the other day that if you're not a mother, then what are you living for? What are you want to put parameters on what a woman's being is, and if a woman wants to explore her being, that's what women have been fighting for fucking centuries, bro.
So women been fighting for centuries to not have children. Hey, what the fuck? Use the tool, and hey, that's goodness gracious. This is where we are. That's a fight. To not do something weird, like naturally innate to do, like that's innate.
Let's take a quick commercial break, because remember when we say that they got this white woman ideology and mindset? I know I damn sure say it. A lot of people are coming to that. This is like the second TikTok video on our page. The second one. So this is years ago. Let's take a look at it.
Wait,
take a look at this video.
What in the snow bunny is going on here?
Let's take away this banner so you can get the full effect of this.
So we hear a lot of women being told not to settle. I would definitely tell the men, do not settle.
I want to apologize for believing this lie that I can have it all, that I don't need a man, that children are a burden, that my career is more important than anything, that my bank account can replace a person being a husband for me. I'm so sorry that I was this feminist that media, movies, songs, influencers were convincing me that I can do everything by myself, and that being feminine and vulnerable was the wrong thing to do, and that I can choose to be masculine when it's a role that I don't want, I'm not qualified for, and therefore I cannot tell men what to do. So I just want to apologize for my part in it, for believing all this BS, and hopefully, you know, we'll do more healing on our end, women, because we're gonna bear these children. So we need to get it together. And if I have a boy, and I have that mentality, like I would never want to convince my son that he has to, you know, downplay his masculinity to make a woman feel comfortable. Not okay. So I'm just so sorry.
Yeah.
Damn.
I know that just from everything that I see, it just seems so discouraging right now to be a man and to have like accusations just flung at you in every direction in the media. But I feel like there are a lot of us women that are starting to wake up to this, and we're starting to see through the lies of the media. We're smart and we're catching on. This is not going to be a forever thing, I believe, where men are, you know, really thrown away so much. So there are a lot of women who are starting to understand what's going on, and we're leaving this feminist movement, me included.
It's white women talking years ago. So again, you want to be so much like them. How come you ain't see these group?
Right.
It's
definitely
deliberate.
a different fight.
It's,
you know,
it's
if you look, the
completely
algorithm will
deliberate.
definitely change. That's all.
Completely deliberate and disrespectful to a point, because like you always say, y'all take the negative aspects of these people you admire or want to emulate,
Want to
or portray.
identify as.
That part, God damn it, you said.
That's what I see. I don't ever see a you know, a dom, you know, suited up and classy and got him married, you know, to a lady treating her well. No, you player, pimp, you know, outside looking, y'all be looking crazy. Y'all be looking crazy. Think that shit fly. Yeah.
They're waiting for their own being, and I'm not going to tell them to put their weapons down to stop fighting. Not when my ass is up here sitting here benefiting from their fight. No.
Can I clarify something?
What I'm saying is,
she's benefiting from their fight.
I'm still confused. Okay, so she wants to fight for being to just be whatever you want to be, but I'm confused. Y'all are being whatever the hell y'all want to be. So what fight is y'all fighting? Because y'all can be whatever y'all want to be. What are you talking
They don't
about?
want to be shamed. They don't want to be shamed for it. They want to be able to do what they want to do, and just not hear about it.
That's what do you say?
Don't hear about it from the kids, the other women, the men, right? They just want to be able to live their lives. That's what she's saying.
They want to be able to be married and still go out and live single lives. They want to be able to make all the money and not have no responsibility. They want to be able to have kids and have nurses and nannies to take care of them. They want to be able to drive the car and not pay the bill. They want to be able to live in the mansion and not have to worry about the mortgage. They want it all.
But they doing all that stuff now, and what is that getting us?
Oh no, they don't listen. Listen, God damn it. They,
it's crazy.
You got the key. I don't know what kind of home y'all was raised in, but when men spoke, this is what we got. Listen, God damn it. Nobody got time to be playing in fantasy land with y'all forever. Okay? At some point, maturity has to step in. And children need to be groomed up into adulthood, not groomed into sex and foolishness that y'all are just continuing to do, expecting different results. Our boys want to be girls. Most of our boys want to be girls. Oh my God. It's a different thing to be just two homosexual men, but y'all want to dress and emulate like the whorish of women characteristics. Y'all pick the worst of the worst to emulate. Classy, sexy, You know,
and I'll go even deeper than that. They want to be in homosexual relationships with men. Ain't that the thing I said when we first came in? I said the only person that want to date a man is a homosexual man. How the hell y'all want to turn heterosexual men into gay guys? Because we're not that. We don't want to date other men. Right. So you being masculine is not a goal. You calling me bro and I'm a girl, you're masculine. You call a girl bro, talking about women is fighting and women this, and I'm not gonna bring them back, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
bro,
they act so undisciplined. You talking to a fucking girl, and you in the hood, that's fine. You know, your home girl is a tomboy and she around all the time, and y'all look at her as a nigga, okay, bro. But when you come home, you broing me. So you fucking your brother. It's the logic for me. All that playing and nicknames and slang, that no. My mom is not bro. Like calling your mom's bro. Your daughter is calling pops bro. Like you got smacked. The first time they try that shit in here, you try it again and see how I react. It's gonna be a fucking problem. It's like you calling me nigga. We ain't cool like that. We ain't friends. Don't you ever. I'm my mother, my mother. Mrs. Harris.
I mean, and that's the difference between us and a lot of them. They play a lot. They quote unquote play in each other's face, like they let people disrespect them and talk to them any old kind of way. And it's okay the next day. Oh, let's wipe the slate clean and let's start it all over again. Like we don't do that.
Yeah, nah. We definitely do that. We didn't come from an environment.
Scoreboard
like that.
don't get wiped with us.
Yeah, nah, so you're not going. That's like smacking me.
This is some internet. This is the etiquette we weren't privy to. We weren't privy to this, that you got to be a character. Like we came in here with organic material. Like this is us.
We are.
Like
we didn't come in as
we didn't know you supposed to be a character and everybody trying to fuck, and they've been trying to fuck since day one. And it's like to find all this out now, like niggas been trying to fuck since day one. So this always been a fuck fest. The niggas who say y'all all fucking is trying to fuck. Like this is nuts.
I watch y'all niggas on the internet. Y'all be doing these spaces and stuff, but y'all just be trying to fuck each other on these spaces. Y'all ain't fooling nobody.
No. Come on.
What's the problem with that? Y'all be doing. I ain't never got a girlfriend off of one of these other shows. Y'all niggas be doing that.
And you be sleeping with the girls. Like they go to these panels. These shits is nothing but dating games.
Mm-hmm. So everybody is just boasting about themselves or making themselves to be or look like something. Like you're all being perceived some kind of way, regardless of whatever the fuck you're doing, what you're saying. We're all being perceived, and you have no idea how someone is perceiving you.
Let's go.
Because the shit she told, she shouldn't be sitting up on that panel with that man. Whole married man, you sitting up on that fucking panel for a whole year flirting, and carrying on. I had to I gotta get him off my fucking algorithm because I can't watch him no more. Especially like you said, I'm gonna come over and watch you. Ain't never fucking came. So that fake shit I can't do. Man,
I don't keep
you ain't that fucking busy. It is whatever. Shame exists.
You keep lying like anybody's like you guys keep lying and lying and lying and lying and lying like people don't have the tape on you. At this point, it's just ridiculous.
They don't want to be shamed for it.
Okay.
This is how powerful shame is.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to be shamed for it.
Shame.
So I start putting it together. Like, they. This is why I'm coming over here. The ideology shames how powerful shame is. Shame is powerful
from the beginning.
Then we collectively we powerful too.
If you haven't already subscribed to the Harris Tribe Media Group, go on over there and subscribe to them. Check them out and see if that's the kind of content you get down for, man. Shout out to the Harris Tribe.
And man, definitely listen, a husband and wife duo. Yeah. Man, let me tell you, if you listen to these two, you can see how in tune they are with each other.
Very powerful.
And that's the thing that I love about them. And their sincerity, their transparency, all of that.
Very powerful. Rest in peace, brother C. Salute, brother V. Hope all is well, man. I see you out there in the chat. Rest in peace, brother C. Very powerful. So again, they can't perpetuate the narrative. They try to. It ain't no good couples out here. It ain't no articulate. They don't care about the families. Ain't nobody speak. Y'all liars. Y'all are liars. Y'all are liars. Just because we might not be packaged the way you like, or maybe you like us a little too much, and you can't have us. But either way, it is what it is. Shame is powerful. It is how powerful shame is. Let's let him elaborate. Let's let him elaborate.
Want to be shamed for it.
Okay.
This is how powerful shame is. They don't want to be shamed for it. They tell you, the first thing they tell you, don't tell me what the fuck to do. Ain't that the first thing they be trying to tell people? They don't want to be shamed for this shit. They don't want to be judged. Listen to what she's saying. She's saying, I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Don't you judge me because this is what I want to do. That's what she said.
She said.
So Mr. and Mrs. Harris has been right since they've been here.
Yep.
I want to do. Don't you judge me because this is what I want to do. That's what she said. So Mr. and Mrs. Harris has been right since they've been here.
Yep. Yeah.
Thank you, Ricky, for always the kind words and the acknowledgement. Thank you, Sahel. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Arshawn.
Take heed.
Shout out to Take Heed. Thank you,
Miss you,
Take
girl.
Heed. We appreciate you. Thank you to the people that have kind words to say about us. Thank you, Trend. Thank you, Messy. Thank you to the people who have kind words to say about us, because it's not a lot. It's not a lot. Especially the ones that go out on a limb like Ricky and say the shit he say. A lot of they shit be done before a lot of y'all. And they was right before they even met y'all. They been on this shit. He's personal friends. He's memories. We've been on this. This is not new for us. And we know it's an uphill battle with a bunch of demons in the world. Everybody praises money and clout and clicks and wonder why that's not our aspirations and tell us how we never gonna get that many. Right. We know. Projection. Not our thing. Not our thing. But I guarantee you came over here and it sparked a conversation, it sparked a thought, or you stole some shit.
Definitely. They watch. They mimic. They copy. But they can't duplicate.
I didn't do it. I'm just showing you what's being done so you can be aware, right?
Thanks.
Yep. Who we? Okay, we got a little bit more. Yeah, it was
a little bit deeper though.
I was confused. Yeah, it was confusing.
It also seems like she's trying to cover all her bases so that nobody can correct her. Like that's why it seems like her conversation pattern is trying to do a full circle, but when it does the full circle, it contradicts itself. So it's like she's trying to make it so that nobody can add anything or check her, but because she's trying to cover all the bases, she's figuring out that her starting point is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said it sounded like she's having a conversation with two people. Like she's speaking on both sides of the argument. So I'm like, is she speaking to herself in her head and just orating both sides out?
Because as it comes out, it's not making sense. So
she's covering it.
Right. So she rebuttals it, right, and make it right. So now you're talking on both sides, and this is what they do to you in a relationship. You be like, man, I'm done. I'm not having this. There you go. And don't cut them off or raise your voice, because again, they'll fall down that tree of accountability and grab on a branch. Oh, you cut me off. Oh, you want me to answer the way you want me to answer. Oh, you never let me speak. Oh, sooner or later, you be like, I give up. This bitch planting landmines all over the place. One step, kaboom, and I'm not going for it. Yeah. And it's like nobody hears that shit when we over here. We've been through this.
We've been through it. Yeah.
We've been together almost 30 years.
Love. And giving the correction, I understood. So I was
and humble enough.
Yes.
That's the thing. They're not humble with the fake hair and they fake booties. They not humble, and then niggas hit it anytime they offer. They don't turn down no coochie. They not that aesthetically pleasing. They shirts are not that fresh. Like these niggas is not it. They don't go outside. And then when you do, they get mad at you. Oh, congratulations, you go outside. But some niggas is lucky to get pussy thrown at them. You could get pussy thrown at you too. Put on a nice shirt. Go outside. Put on some cologne. Like unbelievable the way these niggas act like it's your fault that you are in a marriage and you got a girl that is on your page and you, oh, well, you lucky, man. You was able to find that, but that ain't nobody else find. Where can I find it? How about where can you find it? You walked up to me. Yeah. So it don't matter where I was at. Yeah. You were gonna walk up to me. Yes, so what answer is it when niggas say, well, where can I find a wife at? I don't know. How about let her walk up to you?
This your walk alone would have been like, who is that? Let me see.
How about
Wait
that?
till you turn around. Excuse me, sir. What is your name?
And
Can I
again,
get your number?
they act like this ain't shaming tactics. The latest one. Let's go ahead and bring this away for the latest
that
one.
humility, I think that's what's missing.
Yeah. Oh, humility. You wanna
Because
expand?
the ladies, man, they can put their heads are fucking blown. Like the self-proclamation, I'm this, that, and I get it because your childhood must have been something for you to have to bloviate so much.
Yeah,
I have to go back because why? You're more important than someone else. Just your partner. Like I don't even your partner, your husband, your man.
Let's go.
Like humility is what's gonna thrive in a relationship, in a marriage, courting, like all of that. So love, that correction is gonna come with the love. And again, y'all not willing to hear that shit. I've watched it. We raising daughters up here, man. We love the shit out of them, and just to watch them fucking fight the correction, I had to have an abundance of conversation and dialogue and context over and over and over. And I tell them I'm never gonna be too tired. You know why? Because y'all are my legacy. If I don't teach you or train you up, it may be harder for someone else to fucking do it. Like, do you want to be struggling in life? Period. Work, in a business, in a career, with your husband, with your own children. Like, it's an important characteristic to have. And it actually becomes a skill. You can probably manipulate even better.
In all the bases, but you shouldn't be covering all the bases. You should only be covering half. Somebody else should be on the other side, kind of completing the circle. But this is kind of what people got to go up against in conversation.
They basically don't know how to deal with shame.
Right. That's what it is.
I mean, because it's a feeling that you have to internalize first.
That's what I'm saying. Right? I'm trying to like. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
In real time.
Like he's getting slamming is what I mean in real time. And that's why the title is like, look at it in real time, y'all. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Shame don't work and you can't shame somebody you don't know. Yeah, you can. You bring up the truth. The truth hurts. When they go home and they look in the mirror, y'all don't know. Looking in the mirror, that's why a relationship is a mirror. Looking in the mirror is a hard thing to do. You are a backstabber, a backbiter, a scammer, a liar. Looking in that mirror ain't easy for you unless you a psychopath or a sociopath. Then you could do it easy. Go get a Philly cheesesteak and keep on hurting and killing people.
And in a relationship, you're doing that by not speaking life into someone, by being disrespectful, by not taking care of them all, by not wanting to cook, not having no grit. No, like all of that shit, it's gonna be a problem.
And if we're reflections, and if she is a reflection of me,
then I must be fly. So if he ain't shit, you ain't shit. I think that has always been the biggest self-reflection when women come to me with their shit. I have to ask those questions. If he's all of that, bitch. You want to look in the mirror at you chose the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so he was the problem. Yeah.
So back to the video. Now it's starting to set in. They gotta accept the humiliation of their behavior before they can accept the ideology of shame. So let's keep going. Watch this. It gets better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
Shame is not supposed to feel good, ma'am.
oh no, what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
How can any woman try to hold anybody accountable if they don't want to, if they don't admit that they you see what I'm saying?
That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hold anybody accountable. You don't even want to have the feeling of guilt within yourself.
Exactly.
Up.
Yep.
You can't even deal with that.
Yep.
You can't process that.
That's a fact. And that's why they'll come off as a whole society of like psychopaths because they're not internalizing, they're not empathizing, sympathizing, and that radiates to everybody else. Now you're not empathizing with anybody. You're not showing no sensitivity to anybody, and that's a little unique.
That's crazy. Not even to themselves.
Like he got it. And that's why they're able to treat people the way they do. Shame. They got to sit with it first before they're able to even get past any of this. They got to sit with it, and they won't. And they damn sure ain't gonna tell their mama. Let's keep going. Let's go ahead so we can end this.
Not into this.
Right, bro. And that's what the missus and sis be saying. It start with their mamas.
Whoever cultivated the damn seed. Auntie, your grandmama, all these women around you. You ain't grow up around no women. This society is a lot of women in these
I don't think
families.
women want to put the work in no more. Not even being mothers, because they're shitty mothers. When my kids is going to kindergarten and first grade, they could barely read. Mom, it's
This is when we first, again, this is when you was sizzling people's spirit. You don't even know them. You sizzling it. Why is shame sizzling your spirit and I don't even know you? When shame should come from your circle. People who care about you. This stranger just says it and it sizzles your spirit, and you double down and say mothers ain't shit. That's why. And again, this was when we first came in, so that's 6 years ago when this happened, and you said mothers wasn't shit. And like I said, I just see last week, it's like she said mothers wasn't shit.
I don't think women want to put the work in no more. Not even being mothers, because they're shitty mothers. When my kids is going to kindergarten and first grade, they could barely read. Mom, it's your fault. Yeah, that's your job.
You know what? I'll say this, right? When I was
We don't care.
This is you, Bob. It's your fault.
Absolutely.
You bid on this.
Yep.
They just arriving at this destination. Do you care to speak to any of that?
A childhood of watching a woman take responsibility for her behavior. That's the kind of woman I grew up around. Many of the women I grew up around, they didn't make excuses for their poor behavior. Maybe one or two out of fucking 15 to 20. Like that's a blessing. And they was probably a crackhead or an alcoholic, you know, making excuses. But the rest, no. These are the kind of women that I came around, and watching these women grow from young women to mature women to grown-ass women, you know, it's been a beautiful thing to watch. And I admired that. So me being a young girl, yeah, shame hit very young. And it kept me in check from not doing too much, going too far. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, it's a tool that we all need. You know, 11 years old, stealing, stole a chocolate bar from the store. I got caught. But guess what? The shameful part was I stole from the store my mom worked at prior. She didn't work there at the time, but she worked there and people knew her. That was disgraceful. So having that happen, yeah, I'm going to make sure I don't behave that way no more. I'm going to have some grit, work, pack some bags, whatever. That was something that I was going to not do again because I shamed my mom. You understand? Like, I didn't feel no shame for it. I didn't think nothing was wrong with it. But when I saw how it made her feel, how that shit affected her, yeah, nah. So, you know, it is a painful feeling, and it should keep you in check. And you should learn it really fucking young. And I'm sorry that most of you women were being shamed by the people in your family, being taught colorism and being against each other and chaos and dysfunction among women and girls. Don't take what's happening out in the world and make it your fucking issue. Shit probably started at home. That's all. That's where I'm getting at it. before we can try to fucking come together and cultivate a neighborhood, a family, a relationship, a community, man, you gotta reflect on the shit that's at home. Huh? If your mama couldn't teach you nothing, what the fuck make you think your husband gonna be able to teach you any goddamn thing? That's just a tool from a real actual wife. That's all I'm saying. I still get corrected at times from mom. I love it. It is.
We almost get you jumping ahead of the curriculum. We about to get there.
That's the empath in me. Another
God damn it, Lord.
Y'all ain't empathic.
Shout out to you.
Fuck out of here.
Boys too.
Crazy.
You always been on another kick too. That women are humans.
Yes.
Women are not these dainty flowers that only cheat when they're emotionally invested. And no, they be busting their coochies open and preying on people, and they are just as diabolical as anybody else. And you've always had that stance.
Yeah.
Any thoughts?
Shit, am I a whistleblower, truth teller, whatever you want to call it? I mean, I grew up with women, girls, like we grew up together. I saw the same behaviors in girls and women that I see in men. Abuse, neglect, leaving the home, giving up on the kids, walking away, whatever you can say about a man, I've seen the women do equally. Again, equality is equal responsibility, equal accountability. So we're not gonna, hide in secret that the boys haven't been protected. Look at them right now. They are in dresses. Even if you didn't protect them, even if you did protect them from sexual assault, their mind, y'all have not been protecting. You have not been affirming them being a biological boy. You have not been, modeling this kind of behavior, because why wouldn't they want to be who they are? Especially if they're being raised in a righteous home and under God's, instruction. Like, how far removed are y'all removing them? Are we just not around? Are you not affirming them in their early childhood? What that penis is, what them balls do, testicles, like, what's the problem? And if it's been a matriarchy as far as the households have been ran, we have been in charge. We have done it. So making excuses, the plausible deniability, I did when I thought was best. Yeah. No, we don't accept that shit from men. So we're not going to accept that shit from you bitches either. That's my thing. We're not going to fucking do that. Okay? Because I've been saying it since I was a little kid. The foster care system is full. I was in homes where women was raising a lot of goddamn foster kids back then. And guess what? A lot of them is still raising y'all children. So what's really good?
Is you cool?
Is you cool? Or is you cool?
Is you
the fuck? Autonomy, my body, my choice. Make better choices. Stop fucking and creating so many lives, or take the proper precautions to not make that happen, because it's so much birth control. I hear the men say it to y'all all the time. Y'all act like y'all don't know, and it's still, but he put it in, but he. Shut the fuck up. That would never be acceptable from my fucking daughters. So I don't know what your mothers are teaching you, or your best friend, or your god sisters, or your godmothers, or your aunties, like, because we've been poorly training y'all. There's such a lack of understanding, and y'all need sensitivity training, because we still live in a world where you can get punched the fuck out. Niggas is pulling out guns in the Chinese restaurant and gonna shoot you by being disrespectful. Like, I don't even understand why we're moving like that, but then being in church praising God, it's amazing to me. It's getting to a point where the ladies don't have no respect for human life. Human life. Let's discuss that, because again, our boys are been being hurt, and it's been silenced. It's pushed under the rug. Like, y'all kind of make it happen when your friend tells you your son is sexy, or you understand? It's not okay when the men do it to the girls. Again, we don't protect our boys the same way. So, we're going to discuss that.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this. Let me share this screen so she can get to cooking. God damn. Let's go.
What's so traumatic about this? Not only
Arshawn is in the building. So
Hey,
Arshawn,
Arshawn, brother.
while you go get your drink.
Appreciate you, sir.
That's a good conversation to have too, because why people don't understand shame. Because see, shame should be used to get you back towards your core principles. Like, hey, you've gone off course. It's a correction. It's a corrective measure. There's a standard or an expectation. You veered away from it. You're heading towards it. That's like the Bible is one of the biggest shamers. So being a Christian or related to it, the Bible shames you a lot. A lot of our behaviors are called out in the Bible. It uses character stories to tell you this is what you should not do. These were terrible people. God still loved them. God still chose them. God still used them, but don't do this. He missed out on the promised land. He got his hip broken. He got this. He got, like, there's all kinds of stories about the people in the Bible, the decisions they made, how it blew back up in their face, even generations later, in an attempt to save you from being shamed like they were, being humbled, being embarrassed, being brought down. So if you humble yourself, you don't have to be brought down by circumstances or God. Like, so that's a principle that's buried in the Bible. It's everywhere. So, I mean, shame is useful. What the issue is, you have to understand what you're being shamed toward. It's a tool of correction. So if you have a different standard and values and morals in another person, their shame can't work for you, or it shouldn't. Because I've seen people get misaligned because they are susceptible to shame by anybody. And that shouldn't be the case. The people that should be able to shame you are people that understand what you're supposed to be going towards. Hey, you said you want to graduate on time, but you've been partying the last few weekends and not studying. You know better than that.
You should know better than that. Don't you know better than
Y'all
that?
don't have a self, like you don't have like a conscience. Like you don't have like something in your brain that says, this is not right. Maybe we shouldn't be doing this.
Don't want to be shamed. Don't want to be shamed for it.
Okay.
This is how powerful shame is.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to be shamed for it. They tell you, the first thing they tell you, don't tell me what the fuck to do. Ain't that the first thing they be trying to tell people? They don't want to be shamed for this shit. They don't want to be judged. Listen to what she's saying. She's saying, I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Don't you judge me because this is what I want to do. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. and Mrs. Harris has been right since they've been here.
Yep. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep. Hoo-wee. Okay, we got a little bit more.
Crazy.
Thank you to Sis for the gifted membership. We appreciate you, Sis. Love you so much. You have no idea. If that membership landed on you, welcome to the tribe. And Sis, you know how we do.
The belief in the entrepreneurial spirit, the new American dream. I told CMB, on and on. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Shout out to my brother Trent in the building. Was good. Full drinking, half thinking. Y'all go over and subscribe to all of these amazing content creators that are in the chat. Y'all don't forget to put hashtag tribe in the chat so that Nightbot can drop y'all link and we can all sub up. Don't forget to get Mrs.SheSaid her watch hours, man. If y'all got time, go on over there and tap in and help us out. We almost at 1,000 subs organically, so we're just gonna keep on pushing, man. If you got the time, you got the ability, you could sub up for us. We about to get into this, boys, too. I'll read the rest of the super chats after. Y'all know we gotta shout out our sister though, man. We love you, sis. Hope all is well. And we starting to get a little bit of that good weather too. So yeah, we made it, y'all. We made it. It was cold.
seasons will change.
So let's get to it, Mrs. Harris.
And
This
your
is Boys
attitude
2,
should-
a sit down with Shannon Sharp
Yes.
and Kevin Gates.
It hit me a couple weeks ago. I don't frequent as much, so when I do come on and something like that, just like kind of smack your face. So it leads me in a direction. Like, and it stays with me until it's out, like you said.
Sexually victimized.
So I've heard people say, what's so traumatic about this? Not only is the child robbed of his youth and his innocence, but when he or she tells the person that's in charge of protecting that youth and innocence, they go unheard, they're not believed.
That was one of the reasons that me and my mother had a, disagreement. That's one of the reasons. Like, we told you what happened to us.
So it was multiple. It wasn't just you.
Nah, it was. I'm gonna say me. It's just me.
Okay.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take.
You gonna take?
I'm gonna take the beating for the friend. But yeah, I told you what happened to me.
You're gonna take the beating for everybody.
Mm-hmm. He's the only one willing to be transparent, find clarity and understanding to it. Even step the mom, have a conversation, even if he had it when he was young and revisited it as an adult. Yeah, that's not a story. And see the difference in a man? Right there. Stop. A girl might have went, it happened to me, my friend, my sister, my cousin, so, and also my mom too. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a distinct difference between us, y'all. And it should just be clear and respected. Honestly, I think carry a lot of envy for how y'all move. We want to move like y'all, and we're seeing the results. But Boys 2, okay. No, he finished his interview. I just want them to take a point that he stopped and not going to speak for other men with this situation.
Yeah, for a long time, and I hate what I'm about to say, for a long time, I exhibited a lot of violence out of fear. People salute me for a lot of stuff, but that was out of fear. That wasn't out of just me being no monster, no tough guy. That was fear.
Were you a teenager at the time?
Yes, sir.
Were you threatened?
When?
Did he, if you tell anybody that this has happened, or if you tell anybody that this happened, something might happen to you or someone?
He did.
He did?
Yeah, he out of here.
I guess I'll leave that alone.
I mean, that's the truth. I mean, I don't know how he, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you don't know how?
He out of here.
Like I said, we'll move that along.
Yeah, he'll never do that to anybody again. That's the two things. But then, with, man, I might be shit. I don't want to say too much, but I really broke generational curses with that situation because people that came before me, they was raped. And they created the space for me to have with my children to where my children know, don't nobody never touch you, that not even me. I had these open conversations with my children. They are equipped. I created a space for them to be able to tell their dad anything.
Open and honest with you about any situation.
Anything.
That's a fact. And I would say I sat in that same seat. I wasn't abused, but knowing the stories of the past kept me even more protected, and being, having my brothers so close again, protected. A lot of these predators know who to creep upon. But yeah.
Kev, you know what? Let me ask you this. How did you summon up the courage? Because I can assure you, you're not the first young boy that's ever had this happen. But a lot of young boys will suppress it.
I created the space for men to be able to heal. There's so many men that come up to me and hug me and cry in the gym and tell me thank you, because I created a space. And I tell them, you was vulnerable then. We have built ourselves into machines to where we can protect the inner child. That's why I made that song, Protect Children. You're not supposed to hurt children.
You're not supposed to hurt children. I absolutely feel. If I've never heard any of his stuff, that's the one song I did hear. I was looking for something about children to post with my story, and he came up, and I'm like, hey, he's like, hey, he a rapper? Didn't know he did stuff like that. You know what I mean? That was a while ago. Now I know, but just to hear him say that, you know, that conscious rap is out there. You wouldn't hear it. Ain't playing on the radio. Huh?
Your song, molested inside my mom's home. She ain't believe me when I was young.
Self into machines to where we can protect the inner child. That's why I made that song, Protect Children. You're not supposed to hurt children.
Your song, molested inside my mom's home. She ain't believe me when I was young. There are gonna be a lot of people that's gonna watch this.
After I made that song,
yes,
I ain't know how much trauma that I was holding. I cried for 2 weeks uncontrollably. My manager sitting back there, he the one recorded that song. I was in Puerto Rico. And when I did that song, I cried uncontrollably for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks straight. Then I went to the bathroom, and when I shit it, it just like
everything released.
Everything released. I was so tense all the time, just from, you know, you underwent trauma. And even going out here and applying pressure, you still don't, it don't never go away. But I think my snapping point was, damn, I hate to say who it was, but he pulled me to the side. He a monster too. He pulled me to the side. He was like, hey, are we gay? I said, I don't know.
I had to sit still for a minute after watching this. I told you, like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back into the boys too, and I don't even know how many signatures I got on that petition. I probably did it 2 years ago. 2 weeks and change. It's not even a lot. Like, it's crazy how we all support our babies, man. Promote conscious parenting and monitor the device uses with your children. Like, it's so many. You know, it's amazing every time a man speaks about childhood sexual trauma, you know, something shifts. When I spoke about this, I told you I did a whole show with another, you know, fellow podcaster, and he spoke of his being abused, and you know, it's a shift. And every time, you know, more and more. So salute to Kevin Gates.
So here's the show that you're talking about. Yeah. So here's the show that you're talking about right here. In 6. So if you guys got time, go over and check out Shame Sunday. And it's 1 in 6 is the episode. Shout out to your guest that you had that shared with everybody. And check it out. And now let's go ahead and get to some of the work that you're talking about. Which one is it? Is it this one? Protect the Children.
Well, I did a few.
Absolutely.
You want just the boys too? So probably at the time.
This one, let's start.
Not only do I create the content for, you know, a show, but it moves me to, you know, create a campaign. More so for awareness. Salute to the signatures I got thus far. If you're inclined, click the link on our Facebook page. I can drop them in after the show on YouTube, so they'll be there. Some people don't have Facebook. That's where the links are.
Okay, so what are we looking at?
Urgent. You know, it's always been urgent for me. You know, protecting our children and the future of humanity. And this issue is the silent issue that threatens the. I mean, it's the whole thing. This is about the food. You know, the food, the devices, just all of the things that we've been allowing the children to consume. It's causing them harm. You know, anything low dose, long term has the ability to cause harm. So the food, the devices, you know, even some materials on clothes, you have some kids who are you know, they're sensitive to certain materials, you wonder why, right? Their body knows more than their mind. It's product chemicals and itchy shit in there, right? So just bringing more awareness, because right, they're our future. I think we're losing that. We're losing that. These children are our future because we're not equipped. We're not. We're very low on the totem pole as far as literacy and education and math skills and STEM and science. And y'all thought bringing all these goddamn computers in and allowing these kids to be on these damn devices from the time they come out the womb was going to be more beneficial. Like, we're going to have these, you know, brilliant astronauts and shit. You know, they're going to be decoding stuff and all that. No, very small percentage. You're actually rotting their brain. On top of rotting their brain, we're rotting their guts. So it is absolutely fucking urgent. And the women in our society don't think this is urgent. Y'all might want to fucking check yourself. Reflect on some shit. Because that's womanhood. We are to care about the future of humanity. That means the children, right? Especially the little motherfuckers that we create. I mean, come on. So all of these things are urgent. Protecting our boys, protecting our children, protecting ourselves, like all of it's urgent. And if you think something different, then, you know.
14 signatures.
B.
Mrs. Harris.
Y'all go ahead and
How long has it been? 2 years?
I don't even know the date on that one.
14 signatures.
Shameful shit. And I've shared it, you know, it's on our page.
Let it be some drama or some mess on YouTube, and you put it on your community tab.
People watching.
800 comments.
And a picture. I don't really put up a whole bunch. I love you for sharing me and putting my pictures up, but I put up a fucking picture, I get 40 likes, and I rarely get a like on fucking YouTube. Like, y'all see a picture and like it, so y'all don't read nothing I put up. Y'all don't read no information. Is that what that's what we talking about? Y'all don't read nothing about the gut. Y'all don't care about change.
Shameful shit.
But we like when somebody looks nice in a fucking picture. Woo, child, this is great.
14 signatures.
Yeah, the
Them
44
motherfuckers
people
don't
who
never
like
talk
that
about
picture.
kids and the structure of communities and families and all that. Them motherfuckers ain't talking about no communities and all that kind of stuff, and they ain't talking about no like they not talking about that shit.
You ain't lying.
14 signatures. They babies you care more about. You care more about. And then say ain't nobody care about the kids. And a bunch of people will, then don't nobody out here speak about the kids. They not having no conversations about the kids. You know what, Mrs. Harris? What am I looking at? 140 signatures. Now that one, let's go. Not 140 signatures. Let's go.
I was thinking in the head of getting tired of finding so much content on just, you know, the destruction of what's happening to our children with these fucking devices. And now it's nothing but on my algorithm, lawsuits, class action lawsuits for your child, your teenager, your young adult who has now went through a whole bunch of shit of, you know, dysphoria of the body and, you know, whatever, because of social media, because of Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, the fucking devices. You know, and again, and I said, y'all can't control your children because y'all pussy. It has to boil down to that, right? Or you're projecting from your childhood. If you got to ask too much, so now you don't want to beat your kids at all. You ain't got to beat them. Got to find another way. You're not trying to learn new tricks and tips and strategies. But again, promote conscious parenting with the Harrises. You know, you can promote anytime. We got a whole series full of everything you need to know about parenting. You know, most of you people who are pregnant or looking to have some children should probably start looking at that shit now before you start creating some lives. Because this here, we're going to feel this later. These young people will be adults. Like, y'all know time still exists and it happens, and they're going to keep growing up. So if their minds are not working properly, we're not giving them the first fresh step of stimulating their brain, we're actually stunting the growth. So, you know, all of this shit is urgent. You know, again, what attention are y'all looking for? The only attention that you should be focusing on is those lives that you created.
Let's go.
And y'all be not doing that. You're worried about the fucking wigs and getting the eyelashes done and your nails and disrespecting your mom. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Let's go.
Y'all got people taking care of y'all and y'all disrespecting, living in their shit. That's some crazy shit to me. Oh, who you? This pussy.
Shout out to Sis.
Not.
Sis said drop the link so people can sign the petition. No doubt. Okay. Let's look. She's like,
you know,
2 years.
Right. You see what I love my sister. They want to go sign that shit. Go to my fucking Facebook page. Click on the link over there and sign it. I'm tired of doing the work for fucking lazy. People. We not doing that. I'm sorry, sis. You know I love you, but I'm not fucking doing that shit. I wouldn't even be putting up videos if it wasn't for my lovely husband sitting here, you know, doing all this thinking and carrying on. Salute to Take Heed. I'll just be coming on and talking shit in the camera and screaming at y'all and then clicking off and saying peace. Bye. Be kind to somebody besides yourself.
My husband come first. I can't sit on no stream 15, 16 hours and not paying attention. What kind of nonsense? Okay.
I can care less about all this showboating shit and all these cute little things. Well, I can care less about that. I care about the fucking message. And if y'all not here for the message, then, you know, be where the fuck you gonna be and be. Damn, the fuck?
What up, Gas Mask? God damn. Sorry you came in on that. Oh, Sean said, tell him, Freezy. God damn it.
You a fucking liar.
He said, nobody who is talking about children, nobody.
And we gotta find somebody that's down for hers, man. All these girls sipping, man. Who you think fit the category? Category.
Promote conscious parenting and responsible media consumption for children.
Right. Responsible media consumption. It's pretty detailed in there of how much time these kids consume on these devices. Most kids in elementary school have a fucking phone. Madison's age, they all have phones. Who's paying for it? Because they're not free. And if you get social services, you get one phone per house. You get one line. So all them kids ain't getting a fucking line. Shit. You understand what I'm saying? Well, y'all paying for the idiocy. And they're not even using it to be smart. They're not using it to help with their fucking homework. It's a lot of math tutoring. Do you remember when we was growing up? There were like there were homework hotlines that we can call to get help, right? And honestly, that was the only permission that you were allowed to use the motherfucking phone after you came home from school, was to call the hotline and get some help. We're not even teaching them to be resourceful. They're idiots with them phones. You should see your children outside. It just got nice. And they quick to put them phones up and do some fucking TikTok dumbass dances. And you grown people are just as stupid. We go out and a song from a TikTok is playing and y'all motherfucking man. Y'all are stupid. Y'all are stupid. Yeah, that's my perception. Yep, and I'm judging. That shit's crazy. It's like robotic. Y'all don't see something wrong with that? Something's wrong with that. Monkey see, monkey do. That's what they doing. We got our ass whooped for that.
Shameful shit.
Humbling. An ass whooping is humbling. Yo, you want to keep following your brothers? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I'm not going to follow their ass no more. I probably should follow them like that. I'm just saying.
I'm about to drop the link.
You need to do something. Do you hear me? Do something.
Hello, Gas Man.
What up, guys? And one more.
Let's go.
You don't want one more. Because it don't.
I know it ain't like this.
Take that. You don't stop. Nikki said can't stop. Nah. Won't stop.
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
She throw them petitions up. Boy, she don't be playing.
With this.
Yeah, look at it all. Read it. And I always say read
16 signatures.
I guess mothers ain't as mad as I am. Again, like Ricky said, they're not ashamed of not teaching their children. They're, there's no shame in it, right? My child is not smart. They don't feel no shame for that. It's the school fault. It's the fact that your daddy ain't around. You understand what I'm saying? This is the privilege that we have. We have the privilege of blaming and making excuses for any and every fucking thing, and it's accepted. It's acceptable. But guess what? In this house, our daughters try that shit with me. We ain't doing that. Like, what do you think you're doing? Let me tell you something about being a girl alone with a woman and trying to manipulate and emotionally connive and all that shit. That shit has been trained out of them. Okay, you got to teach your children to be good. You heard what I said? Did you hear what I said? You ain't teaching them to be good. Oh, they not watching you be good either? What the fuck are we gonna do then? That make no sense. Demons.
You know I love you.
Mad.
What the fuck is wrong with you? My bitch runs the street at night, and I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm saying my bitch runs the street at night, and I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm saying, y'all.
What am I looking at?
Mad. This is mad. When I was growing up, there was Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Mothers stood on a lot of shit. Okay? Just telling Madison today about baby commercials. Baby commercials would have these babies walking around naked to show off a pamper and all of that. You know, a lot of these things we had to put a stop to. Mothers thought something was wrong with that. So the ads, now you can see that most of the kids have shirts on. They have a diaper on, but they may have a tank top or something on, you know, running, holding something, whatever the case may be. But Mad Mothers did a lot of changing. Okay? Seatbelt laws, anything with the driving infractions, and lot to do with moms. Yeah, we losing our kids to y'all foolish people who has licenses to drive. Yeah. So this was created, Mothers Against Delusional Demands, Mindsets, and Narratives. Yeah, we got to teach our children the truth. We got to teach them reality. You can have some, you know, storybook time and fantasy and all of that. You have to teach them how to watch television. All these things need to be taught directly by us. And we're not doing that. They're going to school straight idiots. Like kindergarten, first grade, they don't know how to write. They don't know, the phonetics of letters and shit. That's your job to do that. And to have to reiterate this all the time on Shame Sunday, like, how do you not know? What the fuck are y'all doing at baby showers? They need to be canceled. Mother's Day need to be canceled. And we need to revamp everything. Because our children are losing with the mindset that we have, that we can just pawn them off. Oh, my career, I can't wait to jump back in, bringing the kids to the bar to fucking hang out because you want to hang out and shit. Like, nah. Somebody got to speak up and, be rational when it comes to humanity and our goddamn kids. What the fuck? And the best thing is to be a family, right? Where the children see mom and dad love each other, and possibly grandma, we all kind of, cooperate cohesively with each other. And if we got conflict, they get to sit us, resolve it, de-escalate, and all of that. But that's not what's happening in families today. Y'all, none of y'all want correction. So, the children are going to be at the bottom of all of this. So I'm going to keep pushing and fighting, whether y'all sign shit or not. You never know. I'll get a quick push and pop. But if you want to sign, go over to Facebook and get it there. Y'all know how to find all kind of other shit. So
they can find your whole life.
I don't know.
Your whole life.
But I'm tired of catering to grown motherfuckers. This is what we don't do. I don't cater to the goddamn kids like that. Get y'all shit together. Get it together.
Why not?
Because we transitioning. But we're going to deal with these boys. Boys too. Boys too. humanity got turned off. Huh? You don't think that can happen to you, bitches? I see it in real time. Demons. And wait for any opportunity to lash out. You know what he said? That shit caused him to lose his humanity for a while. Can y'all even recognize that happening to you because of some type of trauma? Huh? That's what shame is for. These self-reflection moments. Because things like that in your childhood can make you a fucking demon. It really can attach itself to you, harm you in such a way that you harm others. Great reflection, sir.
I'm talking about before my humanity kind of got turned off. That was the last time I kind of had a little bit of like before it went black.
You don't remember anything after that?
No, I remember. I'm talking about before my humanity kind of got turned off toward predators. I don't respect those that pick on the weak.
That's a fact.
I just don't. I don't like bullies.
Is that why you stay to yourself now? That's why you don't like look.
Okay. Transparent moment. This brother sounded a lot like me. I wasn't abused as a child though. But that shit right there, I never liked bullies. I never liked bullies. I would get someone to bully the bully if I couldn't check that shit right there. You know, and again, I was a privileged girl because I had a lot of brothers. So they knew if they did something to me, that they would get fucked up royally, right? So I had that. But I was never like disrespectful. I'm definitely going to stop you from bullying. You know, us being bad little truant kids, hanging out in places where we shouldn't. One of the friends is bullying a bum or something like that. Stop it. Check that shit right then and there. That shit I can't stand.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe you, but I don't believe a lot of people. Because if it was so many people that I don't like bullying. I just don't like bullying. If there's one thing I don't like is I don't like bullying. Why was there so much bullying in fucking back in the days? Oh my God. Y'all ain't stop shit. Like y'all really like y'all crusaders and was really sticking up. Like I said, I believe you because I've seen you in real time. I ain't seen these niggas in real time. I don't believe y'all. The same way niggas tell y'all, say something else, I slap the shit out you. I don't believe y'all niggas is to say something else types. Like I just see from y'all demeanors, y'all ain't that. Y'all don't even know how to deal with confrontation. A lot of y'all say y'all don't like confrontation. A lot of y'all go out of y'all way to avoid confrontation. Electronical confrontation. Yeah. There ain't no repercussions for that shit. And again, now they get to the world where even if you get in a room with a man and somebody say suck your dick, ain't nothing gonna happen. Because these niggas ain't about no fucking confrontation. These niggas is clowns and lame niggas that happen to stumble upon some money. And it's because you came to the internet before everybody else. Yeah. So you've been here longer than everybody else.
It's given to the lanes because they know they
these niggas, man, y'all ain't it. And I don't believe a lot of y'all that say y'all don't like bullying. You might not have liked it, but what you did about it, you ain't stopped shit. And I know if you was living in New York, you ain't stopped shit because the lowlives and the Decepticons and the Autobots was on them trains and running around New York City and wasn't nobody telling them niggas to stop. So y'all niggas really need to stop it. I don't know what y'all was doing on y'all dirt roads and shit. Yeah,
I went to elementary school. I had a lot of friends from elementary school. So when you leave elementary school, you go to middle school, a lot of your friends go to different places. So get to high school, 9th grade, get in there, boop, see an old friend from elementary school, we click, pow. So they got these specials, they go home, right? Everybody gets on the special, whatever the case may be. And I didn't see her the whole day. She's sitting on the back of the bus. So So on my way to the back, I hear this girl clack. She's like chewing out my friend, going hard like ham, like dissing my friend because my friend looked like she got like a little toupee because of her bang, whatever. She was just trying to diss my fucking friend, and she was standing in the damn doorway. When I got back there and I see what's going on, and I look at my friend, I'm like, she talking to you?
Talking to you?
And she was like, yeah. I took my foot and kicked that bitch out the back door of the fucking bus. I got suspended, had to have a meeting and all that. I said, I don't like bullying. That's what happens to bullies. And that's what I said in the meeting. And my mother, she couldn't do what you gonna do? Because I'm not gonna talk anymore. That's what I said. So that's what happened. And I can actually vouch her, have her come up and she can tell you the fucking story from goddamn self.
I mean, absolutely, that would be dope. I'm invested. But like I said, I seen it in real time, so I know you're the type like you have a line. Like say something, like chick, stop talking to me like that. Like say something else, and if something, and if it's not cohesive, it goes another way. So protect yourself at all times, I would say, but. That's the difference, and that's what Ricky was talking about. With men, we know there's a line. Right. With men, the line comes out. Oh, you said, yo, don't say that. Now it's on you to cross that line or not. Yeah. With y'all, it's never a line.
That's our fault. Again, I blame the pussy mothers. Again, because there's a line, even when my mother's 5'8", but 5'3", and there's a line I'm not gonna fucking cross.
That's a fact.
You understand? Whether it's honor, my mom, she's another woman. So when we say that, we give women the pass. As a man, I know when we get to a certain, bitch, as a woman, you get to a certain level with another woman, it's going, we throwing hands. So when we act naive, where y'all grew up? What real world are you living in? Because that's the survival of humankind. You threaten my person, I'm whooping your ass. You make me feel like you're threatening my person. You start to approach me with aggression. It's a fight. So when we act like, because we're a woman, we're not supposed to handle things that way. What, bitch? Don't come around me. Watch how you speak to me in real life. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how it's going to go. You can say it's because I grew up with a whole bunch of fucking boys. I grew up in the hood, whatever. I ain't had no daddy. You can make whatever excuses you want. But I am to protect myself by any means necessary. Damn. And that's how that goes. That's for life.
To be a sisterhood.
So yeah.
And I don't feel a sisterhood right now.
Yeah, and that shit is bullshit. Because most of the sisters I grew up with, they couldn't stand each other. So all this sisterhood shit, y'all be kicking. I don't know nothing about that. I grew up with brothers, and it was absolutely a brother code. So the sister code shit, they was all this. Some was fucking each other's men's, and no. There was really no code. Yeah, we do whatever, and again, don't shame me. As a matter of fact, when you find out, I'm gonna laugh in your face. Ha ha ha, bitch, you did it to me.
And what about the part when he said, they realize that they can't say anything to another woman because then the magnifying glass can go back.
Absolutely, yes, bitch, you can't say nothing to me. You was sucking so dick. How you want to talk about me, bitch? Your pussy dirty. You seen your underwear, bitch? So. Absolutely, the shaming came from us in the home. If you got 4 women living in the home, somebody pussy stink. And at some point, it's going to be thrown at you. What, bitch? What are you talking about? Don't have me tell your man so. Yeah, it gets crazy. You're going to act like it don't happen.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all don't want to sit up here and tell the truth. That's what it is. The truth hurts. Shit.
Can't remember where I heard that.
Look, I don't bother nobody. I don't want nobody bothering me because I don't want that person to ever show back up again.
Boom. You see? Like that right there. Matter of fact, it was another post I seen, and somebody was on the train, and the girl saw her bully. She saw her fucking bully from school. You know, that bitch was acting like she didn't fucking know her. She was all, what are you talking about? She was like, no, I remember you. Your name's so you don't remember me? Child, I wanted to see that all the way through. She should have whooped her ass. That girl was trying to plead, and we was kids, and I didn't know no better. Your mama should have taught you. Because if you got your ass whooped back then for doing that shit, you wouldn't have had this problem. That girl could have murked her on the train. You never know what kind of effect you have on somebody else. Your behavior affects other people. Little girls, y'all need to teach them that shit. You need to hear that shit from the time they 2-3 years old. If you ain't, because the boys, y'all do it. Not that way, but your behavior affects other people. Mm-hmm.
That come from I just don't. I don't like bullies.
Is that why you stay to yourself now? That's why you don't like, look, I don't bother nobody. I don't want nobody bothering me because I don't want that person to ever show back up again.
Not really. That come from I'm so loyal and I'm such a beautiful person that I give my all. I give my all. Every time.
How important it is for mothers, fathers, people that's in authoritative positions to listen to their child when they tell them something of this magnitude has happened?
You know, you ain't never been that smart. It ain't your fault, man. You don't come from good parents.
Shout out to Moderation Gang for gifting a membership if that landed on you. Welcome to the tribe. Shout out to our brother Trent with the $5 super chat. We appreciate you, brother. He said, get on they motherfucking heels, Mr. and Mrs. Magneto. Yo! Let's go. Appreciate you, Trent. Appreciate you, brother. Another gifted membership from Moderation. Another gifted membership from Moderation, cause
Don't land on you. Go to Mrs.SheSaid and get some money.
Hard work, the belief in the entrepreneurial spirit, the new American dream. I told CMB, on and on. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
salute to D in the chat. What up, D? Untouchable Empire, baby. He dropped a $5 super chat. He says support. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
And let's see.
Can't believe I made it. It's my first time getting money. Where's my money? It's right here. Right there. Y'all can't see me. We getting rich. Hard body youngins. We getting rich together. Yeah. We getting rich together.
Nikki said, I like the way he had the money by his feet. I said, money on the wood make the game go good. Salute to you, D. We appreciate you, man. And our brother Trent with the 5 gifted memberships. Salute to you, man. We appreciate you, man. And everybody that supports us, y'all feel free to support the channel. We still here. Let's go.
Riding with us through the highs and lows, keeping that light where the real love grows. From the first word spoken to the latest show, it's the tribe that keeps the heartbeat and flow. This one's for the tribe, the believers, the family. Every clap, every like, every hand in the stand. We rise together, yeah, we stronger with you. Ain't no limit to the love that we pushing through. This one's for the tribe, the believers, the family. Every clap, every like, every hand in the stand. We rise together, yeah, we stronger to the love that we pushing through. You're the roots to the tree and the wings to the flight. In the darkest tunnel, you became the light. When the world felt cold, you made it feel right. Drive steady rolling, we gon' shine all night. You're the roots to the tree and the wings to the flight. In the darkest tunnel, you became the light. When the world felt cold, you made it feel right. Drive steady rolling, we gon' shine all night. This one's for the tribe, the believers, the fam. Every clap, every like, every hand in the stand. We rise together, yeah, we stronger with you. Ain't no limit to the love that we pushing through. Yo, it's love on 100, no cap, no frontin'. From the day ones to the new tribe, energy stunning. We building a village brick by brick. Every comment, every share, yeah, that's the gift. You the wind and the sails when the storm get rough. The vibe never dies cause your love's enough. Feel soul with a bounce, let the rhythm collide. We forever say thank you, this is for the tribe. So we sing it loud, let the world all know. It's the tribe that keeps the fire and the souls won't glow. Forever in rhythm, forever we vibe with love and appreciation. Yeah, this one's for the tribe. This one's for the tribe, the believers, the fam. Every clap,
Thank y'all, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all so much. Salute to everybody. I was waiting for you to come back for this part right here. Let's go ahead and
Let me
get
just say something like this. You know, you got to say he's loyal and beautiful.
He did.
I like that. I like that because when I look now at the boys who are now men, they are loyal and beautiful. A lot of the guys I know, like, stepped up to be really good men. Like, what the hell you like? Where y'all finding these horrible ass niggas y'all choosing? All right, let's get back
I
to
take
this.
pride in just this clothing line alone.
Yes.
Shit, like the loyalty. Like I've been wearing this my life.
See, most of the men I know married. Most of the women I know not. You can perceive that however you want, and we're talking 100 and 100 on both sides.
But just barbers, clothing lines,
Mhm.
like certain
They
things,
want it.
men, cars, car types, their car,
Color.
like certain things. The loyalty
Color.
shows, and people will try to shame you for it.
Right.
How dare you play that game so much? How dare you collect those bobbleheads? How dare you be wearing
Only
this
wear
one designer? Right?
You only wear Puma?
You shame them for their loyalty and then wonder if shame ever existed. Again, this is what I said when we first came in. It only applies to hoes. It only applies to hoes. You could shame the FDA, you could shame the government, you could shame men, you could shame cars, you could shame clothes. What are those? You could shame shoes. You could shame anything except a whore. The minute you shame a whore, it's like, whoa, why you doing that? Wait, what?
She got the right.
And they think it don't say more about them. Like, that's me. It says way more about y'all. Like the Stockholm syndrome, the adopting the ideologies, stealing answers. I'm the one that noticed all of this because it's like, how dare y'all? They got the audacity to move the way that they move off top, the shameful shit that my wife show every Sunday. But y'all got even bigger audacity taking up for them. Talking about stop talking about them. Why you say that to her?
Right.
Why you call her bitch? Look what Mr.SheSaid said about her. Who the fuck is y'all to take up for these cantankerous gutter snipes and think somebody really listening? And then you want to be like us. Oh, you want us to stop so you could start. Oh.
That male, female.
Shameful shit.
Everybody want a
Billy.
light skin, pretty something, fun size, nice, next to them. Except their own wife. Got a whole wife. Why you get any girl you can to sit next to you except her? That's I don't care. Yeah, I'm the one that said it. I ain't never seen y'all's woman give a fuck how you feel about it. I ain't never seen her. Oh, he married. Oh, his wife love him. Oh, for real? Let me ask her. Let me ask her. Oh, her husband dead. Dig his ass up. I got questions. Y'all act like who y'all think y'all is? Y'all ain't got no results. Nobody want.
But we can't.
Oh, right. We could just be, right? Autonomously. We can't just autonomously be. over here doing what we do.
Black Man Unfiltered is in the motherfucking building.
What up, BMU? Who's popping? BMU, remember when I told them they had no pictures on their wall? Remember that? I'm the one. Y'all act like this shit new when somebody else said, I'm the one, like, don't nobody bring you nothing to drink. You don't get a salad or an apple or nothing. You sit in your room. Like, I digress. I digress. My mic is muted. Let's this
get back to the
this
mothers, fathers, people that's in authoritative positions to listen to their child when they tell them something of this magnitude has happened.
It ain't about listening. You gotta listen, but then you gotta do something behind it.
Do something. That part.
You got.
Gotta do something. What's the protocol? What's the protocol? Is there a protocol? Is there something that you should practice as an adult, as a parent, just in case something like this happens? Because most of us want to pop off. We want to pop off. We want to hurt somebody, or we freeze. We get stuck, silent, don't do nothing, ignore it, dust it under the rug, never confront it, deal with it. It's a lot.
Gotta do something about it. That child not gonna know that they protected if don't nothing get dead.
It's deep. It's deep. Why don't boys speak up? So from childhood, boys are taught. Y'all are taught. Y'all taught don't cry, don't complain, don't look weak. Handle it. Be a man. So when a boy is violated, it's he doesn't process it as abuse. Most of y'all don't. I mean, I'm growing up with boys, in my teen years and openly conversating about, losing their virginity at 11 and 12, and you understand. So, they didn't look at it that way. He processes it as shame. If the abuser is an older woman, does he?
Not in YouTube. I'll tell you that. Because me, Ricky, and a host of others come in this space and say, yeah, I had an older woman all up on me. I told y'all my next door neighbor was older than me. It was my aunt's responsibility to say, what you doing to my nephew? She ain't ever do that. And a lot of men that come in this space be like, yeah, I was with this older lady, my babysitter, yada, yada. Don't nobody say sorry. Don't nobody say
society congratulates
nothing.
Him before he even gets the chance.
So it's a little disproportionate because it happens to boys too, but they either say you should have liked it or don't give you any type of reaction at all. So, great info.
Yeah. If the abuser is a man, society questions him. Either way, he loses. Like we really try to, brush men's trauma such as this under the table, and it's not fair because they were little boys. little
don't nothing get dead. You just talking good as a bitch. What I utter with my mouth, my actions must prove. My children know. They done saw they dare to get out their character before. Everybody in this room has. Unfortunately, I hated that they had to see that. But as men, when you're a man, you do what you must. Fools do what they want, but men do what they must.
So you hear that? I just want to be. I just want to do whatever the fuck I want. Fools do that. We want to admire men and emulate them. Yeah, you do what you must. You do what you must. That encompasses a lot. When you're doing what you want, the children are suffering. The fuck? Stop doing what y'all want.
Happy birthday!
I ain't know this conversation is gonna be like this, but this.
Oh, we gonna lighten up. But
I ain't trying to lighten up. This is healing for me.
Well, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
A lot of men can't.
Had your mom taken steps necessary, how different is your relationship with your mom?
It's beautiful. Because you got to think, when a parent hear that, that's the worst thing they want to hear.
Absolutely.
They be in shock. They don't know what to do.
Because I'm here to protect you, and I didn't protect you.
But you know, my mom ain't, you know. I love my mom. But I hate what happened, but at the end of the day, it's beautiful because my pain turned into my purpose, and I'm healing the world through that. And like I say, that person, he's stretched. So,
damn, Kev, you said like you proud of that.
I am.
Yeah. Proud of my upbringing, as chaotic and dysfunctional as it was. I'm the light that came through. Really am proud of who I became. So I had to go through, you know. And again, forgiveness is very crucial when you have parents who were children. They didn't know no better. You know, when you don't have no foundation, no family structure, no consistency, no, you know, none of that. It's something. So we had to learn through their failures, and that's how we get to teach our children better. We learn through their failures. So in order to do that, you have to know the past. Like, you have to know what's going on. And when we deprive children of that, it's going to be hard. It's definitely going to be challenging. So yeah, I absolutely feel him. I would not be who I am today if not living the life I did as a child. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree. And you know me, I had a horrific childhood, and I said, you know, sometimes I look at it as a blessing because it kind of shielded and eliminated me from a lot of shit I see a lot of boys that have mothers and only mothers go through.
Yes.
So that tap out for her early, horrific at first.
Yes.
But I came to grips and then started to look at it as a tool.
It built the callus.
Absolutely.
It absolutely built the callus.
Absolutely.
He told me straight up and down, I lost my mom when I was young, so did you? But it is what it is. Oh shit. You know, in the beginning, right? But now but I had to respect it and understand, because I had mine, and I'm telling him something happened to my mother, I'm gonna lose my mind and go crazy. Oh, he looking at me like this person. I was 9, you know. So I can imagine just the inconsiderate, you know, how I may have come off that way. You know what I mean? So yeah, you earn a man's vulnerability. So
the fuck?
Yeah.
You touch a kid, you're supposed to die. Straight up. You rape a woman, you're supposed to die.
I was the only
Straight
one.
up.
It's the rule.
No, people.
That's the rules.
That used to be like a debate, you know, because it's so severe. You can't believe everybody. What if it's not true? What about the convicted people who are in there? Listen. Don't get yourself caught up in some shit like that.
Fire burn.
Hell,
Fire burn.
y'all know it's inappropriate and you shouldn't be doing it. Goddamn it. Hell.
Fire burns. You play with it, it burns.
So, yeah,
it hurts. Don't play with fire. It burns. So when you get burnt, don't be surprised.
Yeah, but that's not your purpose. That's not your
Who?
I thought we were gonna let him handle that.
Who? Boy, God ain't put me here to be. God give me the strength to make sure.
And he did handle it. He told us to protect women, children. This is an order. I'm watching the 7 Kingdoms, the Game of Thrones joint, what I was telling you about. In the name of the Father, we do this to protect the realm. In the name of the Mother, you protect innocent women and children. All of them. All of them. You lay down your life for them. And I thought this was how it goes. But now, when you're not dealing with women per se, you're dealing with autonomous beings, then, you know, chips fall where they may.
I saw women who who took in foster kids and loved them versus what we see today, what I've shown you guys, you know, an abundance of people who are certified, you know, caretakers of the state, and they abuse, harm, delete these children that don't belong to them. And when I was growing up, I'm sure it existed, but not the way it does now. People literally took in children because they cared about them, you know? And again, I was one of those latchkey kids. These people didn't get no check from me. They welcomed me. They loved me. So I appreciate that. Who knows where I'd be if I didn't have that. So we need more of that. Our children need more of that. So these cold ass women that brush kids off and close your door in their face, you know that child ain't eating in their home, and don't go and assist the woman or the family or whatever, something. We don't care that much no more. We need to get back to that. That's how we build connection. And it starts small with our neighbor and our community. We got to a point in the last 20 years. Oh no, I wish somebody would knock on my door, ask me for some fucking sugar. How you ain't got no sugar in that door? How you ain't got this and that? Like the attitude, the disrespect behind it, the lack of empathy, you know, consideration of knowing that people have hard times, that shit happens. This is real life. Shit happens. So all you people with money, all that shit could be gone overnight. Where's your integrity, your morality, your humanity? Those things need to be intact, not your fucking bank account. I get it, but the rest of those things need to be at the top. And then the bank account needs to be the main focus.
That's
Everybody want to be working. Nobody's watching the kids.
I mean, you said something right. Like you said, this is something I spoke to when we first came in the game. There is no more Huxtable households.
Right.
There is no community standard baseline or anything. And it's not to shine a light on the Huxtables particular, but just a positive influence, a family where you could get away from the monotony. Where is some cran apple juice in the refrigerator? It's not a lot, but look, this video maybe 2-3 years ago. Who knows? Who cares? Y'all don't watch me, but I don't care. No, just like this.
Y'all see the title today. Felicia Rashad is the blueprint. Who disagrees? Red flags. Claire Huxtable is the blueprint. Argue with your mother. Mrs. Harris blames her. Mrs. Harris blames your mother.
I didn't do it. I'm just showing you what's being done so you can be aware, right?
Argue with your mother. Felicia Rashad is the blueprint. Y'all want to know what sparked this thought? This shit right here.
Did you hear about the women who became angry with Felicia Rashad after she said that women need to put on some clothes because men don't like that? And I'll be honest, when I heard what she said, I was like, hell no. Felicia Rashad is the actress who portrayed the matriarch in the legendary sitcom, The Cosby Show. She recently appeared on The Breakfast Club.
They not only there is none, right? And not only there is no Felicia Rashad types, there is no Huxtable houses. They got smoke.
Yeah.
They got smoke.
Again, that stems from your childhood environment. They don't know respect for their fucking mother or their grandmother. Like, these things are important to go out into the world and respect those elders. You may not agree with everything they fucking say, but she's absolutely right. And if the point that they don't like is that she said men don't like it, bitch, we don't fucking like it. How about that? A lot of us women don't like it. Out here half naked, and especially again with your kids. I'm sure they don't like it and the attention that you fucking get. But guess what? They can't say nothing.
This nigga, man, I'm gonna stand over and give him everything I got. God, please let him be stretched. Because sometimes you give him everything you got, and they, you know, God don't take his hand off him. But if God take his hand off him, his feet going up in that air. His feet going up in that air. That's how that's supposed to go.
You get relief from that? You feel you
what? If somebody molests my daughter, you're gonna die. Or I'm gonna die trying, but I'm very resourceful.
You're resourceful.
Unfortunately. But if you touch one of my children, you're gonna die.
As we sit here today,
it's supposed to be like that.
What is your purpose? What did you learn from that? Have you been able to?
Huh? What?
Hey.
Listen.
You need to do something. Do you hear me? Do something.
Early in our relationships, before the children, we had these conversations. I even told him how far I would go to hurt the person. Female, ask for male. Oh, yeah. That feminine, wild, sexual seduction. Yeah. If I got to use that, I would. But absolutely, I absolutely feel like he will. And I think I would absolutely go through with it and sit in jail like, yes, I had to take that out because it hurt my baby. And I would tell him, guess what? It's going to be me to do it because they need you. They need you out in the world taking care of them because I'm not going to be capable. I'm not going to be able to live with that happen to my child. I didn't do anything. Yeah. You make sure you take care of the kids. All right. So I'm going to handle that.
No, I wasn't saying that was my purpose.
I'm saying
I turned my pain into purpose.
Yes.
Because I've been helping men that have been sexually victimized heal.
Okay.
Everybody ain't got it in them to watch a soul leave a body. Everybody ain't got that in them.
No.
And that ain't everybody. And I'm not saying that for everybody, but I'm just saying people that's healing. It's a lot of men that I watch go to the gym and work out, go crazy, and they suppress that. But when they hug me, they cry. So your music helped me. Your music make this world a better place. And I was like, it's okay. I know I could look at somebody that it's a spirit that it's like a black class of spirit. When I watch people, I could look at somebody and tell them they've been sexually victimized. It's an energy that come with that.
A kindred spirit?
I ain't gonna say a kindred spirit, but I could look at somebody that had been molested before or sexually victimized, and I see it. It's a hurt that come with it. It's unfortunate, but the way I explain it to him is I tell him, that happened at a time when you was vulnerable. You're not vulnerable anymore.
Right.
All you have to do is protect the inner child and let the inner child come back out and thrive again.
How do you let them know it's okay to heal? What happened to you weren't your fault. Now it's time to, as you say, heal that inner child and be the man.
That's easier said than done, though.
Okay.
It's easier said than done. Like I did a lot of work, did a lot of inner work to get where I'm at. It wasn't easy for me. The first step is when I made that song. Everybody don't have a therapeutic release where they could make music.
Or write a poem or
that's what
or make content. And this is again the results of what we see. The lack of them running from their shame, hiding from what they need to admit and address, got them reacting to everything, can't come up with nothing original and biting off everybody because you got, how about take your information, your direction, and put it on content.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we did.
You got to go through something.
We went through cycles of unconscious parenting from family members, friends, neighborhoods, what not to do lists, television, what America told us, what men tell us, what women tell us, what society told us. And we created our own narrative and script and playbook from that.
Well, like you said, being young and making mistakes because we're all new parents. Like it doesn't come with a blueprint, but you will do things with your first kid that you will not do with your second or the third or however the case may be. So it's a learning process. But to continue to make the same mistakes over and over again, no excuse for that shit.
Let's finish this up.
I'm saying, so like I say, I cried for 2 weeks uncontrollably after I made that song.
Mm-hmm.
but I released it. And then I was able to go on Mike Tyson interview and talk about that.
Wow.
And that was like, vulnerability is one of the strongest things you could ever exhibit as a man. Because, you know, you got to be tough. You got to be this. You got to be that. So,
but don't some.
You think about that statement?
I just said it needed to be earned. It needs to be earned. Now, each individual man, I mean, yeah, you earn your man while you learn your man. Respect. So, I agree.
View vulnerability as a weakness.
Oh,
You can be vulnerable but not be weak. You can be weak but not be vulnerable.
I'm being vulnerable right now.
Absolutely. But I don't think anybody that's watching this will see you as weak.
It take more courage to be vulnerable than it do to be a tough guy. I'm gonna always be vulnerable first. I'm only tough if I just gotta be.
They pull that Kev out. Cause this Kev cool. He just wanna, get on a cigar, drink a little water.
I'm not
drunk by 3 gallons a day.
God damn. Let's
He's
go.
saving the brother. We're gonna drink about 3 gallons of water.
I mean, but he right. Brian, we went to a nice joint yesterday, right? That party we went to was dope.
Man, it was amazing.
Dope.
Salute to mama sending us the
Shout out to
invite,
Mama.
making sure
Yes,
we was up in there. We got to perform too.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Can't wait to see if that circulates somewhere.
That was crazy. But you seen the fellas, they was dressed nice. Everybody want to just have a cigar, drink a little something, and just chill out. It wasn't nobody want no smoke.
Mature house party at that.
A big ass house.
Big ass
like
house.
That. You can have a house party. That was a nice house.
Okay,
Yeah,
salute. So we could have spent the night.
Yeah,
the party ended at dawn. So we was light work.
Yeah, we left before the Diddy hour. DJ said we getting close.
But
DJ said we getting close.
With
We said, yeah, we out of here. But yep,
Yeah,
networking.
amazing networking.
Absolutely dope spot. But everybody just wanted to chill, like you said. He just wanted a
A
cigar,
lot of business
wanted to drink.
spoke.
Yeah, wanted to have a
Suits
drink,
was out. Man.
wanted to chop it up. It was.
Some of them 1% was out. I'm just saying. They was letting it end up. I'm just saying.
The funniest shit to us be we chilling and shit, enjoying each other. We over here, the couple, it might be a few people.
Couple
and then
couples, right?
They,
Yes.
y'all
Yeah.
be married and you guys are so cute. Yeah. And they, going on. And yeah, we went here and for the wedding.
Destination
we had
wedding.
this and the other. And so I lean over, me, y'all know me. I couldn't help it over here. I couldn't help it over here. How long y'all been married? How long y'all been married? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, you've been married 8 years. We go, oh man, that's dope. 8 years. Y'all invite.
We don't take the opportunity like we've been together from time to time. Yeah, we don't.
We would
do
never
that.
act like that. We would never.
Because reciprocity is important. You kind of see the character of people when they ask.
What's your secret? Back. And then they give us their, they give us their tidbit, and we carry on. Then we met another. They did. Okay. We met another couple later on.
Patience
in the night. Yep, there you go.
That one was patience.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And we met another couple later on in the evening. Hey, y'all. How long y'all been married? We ain't married yet. Here go my ring though. I'm engaged.
Oh yeah.
But we've been together for 8 years. Let's go. Let's go. What's y'all's advice? So that's how we absolutely have fun.
Effective.
Pretty much, yeah.
Y'all say that.
That was her answer.
We can communicate. Like y'all heard each other all the time.
Always dope, but yeah, man, everybody just wanted to relax. We wasn't one crazy, and that was just the maturity of the people in the crowd that it was.
DJ
that
was
night.
amazing.
So Yeah, shout out to Shannon Sharp for pointing that out.
I'm really a teddy bear though. I'm really a teddy bear, but we just went down that path and I was just explaining it. And then, you know, I know a lot of people gonna watch this and I don't want to hurt no feelings because we healing like past relationships.
Yes.
And like, I'm in the process of healing my relationship with my mother and like, I love my mom. Like I tell her, I say, I'm grateful for you. You gave me life. We talk every day now. Wow. She talking to my new wife on the phone. Yep.
That's cold.
They're not married no more now.
Shout out
That
to
wife
him.
is done.
I'm not sure which wife he's talking about.
Right.
You know, he goes team. But shout out to him, man, for sharing. Shout out to Shannon, sitting down, chopping it up with him. And, you know, again, you alluded to mom, how it was pivotal. And it's very important that you do something and react as a parent to show these children that they are loved. Mrs. Harris, you take it.
And mothers need to be willing to hear and empathize and consider, you know, what has transpired in their child's life. To just blow it off and all of that, you know, the results you may get may not be favorable. That's all I'm saying. When I did the 1 in 6 and always speaking about boys too, it's not to negate things happening to girls, it's just to bring more awareness. And I said then, we're gonna have a lot more men coming out. If you go to TikTok and put it in, it's a lot of guys sitting in their car, house, work, whatever, and they're talking about them having this type of situation happen to them. So it is a thing. 1 in 6 for boys, and I think it's 1 in 4 for girls. So it's really not that different. And we need to protect all the children, right? Because when these things happen, it's a lot of risky behavior that can possibly ensue after. Like he said, the numbness, you know, your humanity goes out the window. Addiction, aggression, sexual dysfunction, emotional shutdowns, gender confusion, all these things could absolutely transpire from this type of trauma. And then society criticizes the man and protects the girl. Well, criticizes the boy and protects the girl. And women are excused for poor behavior because of this type of trauma. And men are not. Men are criticized and beat up on and shamed. So it's absolutely different. And I just want you to be clear about the trauma is equal. Okay, we have to protect them equally. That is equality.
Equality is what we strive.
You know what I mean?
Right?
We protect girls loudly. We really do. And we must protect boys intentionally. So, you know, it's a lot of stuff coming up. And this is where we go into girls and accountability, sensitivity training, wife school with an actual wife.
Up to you.
Yeah, man.
Go.
Girls and accountability. You know, if it doesn't happen, we'll have women in a lack of accountability. So, you know, it's very important. You got to hear me clearly. Protecting boys does not diminish girls, but some girls were not trained in emotional responsibility. Affirmation without correction creates fragility. Correction without affirmation creates insecurity. Balance builds strength. Some women today were never taught, and I say it a lot, and I mean the shit, and I'm gonna keep saying it, but never taught. A lot of girls and women were never taught how to respect male boundaries, how to receive no, how tone affects men. Because we talk about men and their tone, like our tone, y'all act like our tone don't affect men. We're allowed to go off the fucking hinges, you know, and carry on in all kinds of ways. And they're supposed to stay civil and remain calm and, you know, try to calm your dumb ass down, and you still won't calm down. So, you know, we haven't been taught male trauma manifests. Like we're not taught any of these types of skills, how to build emotional safety. We don't make our men feel emotionally safe because we think they are void of emotion. And it's a fucking shame.
Unless they're cancer, then they tell
Then
you
you're
you're
too
emotional
emotional.
all the time. Oh, you're emotional. You're cancer. You're emotional. You're emotional. You're emotional. You're emotional. Could you tell me something deeper? No. That's all I heard everybody else say. Could you tell me something else about a cancer? No. Y'all emotional. Everybody got emotions, man. You don't got emotions. Oh, because I have the I fuck you up emotion. Stop playing with me emotion. Don't lie right in my face and think that you can play with my intelligence. And, like we have those
aware
emotions.
Like I'm so aware it's gonna show. And I'm not gonna be afraid to fucking come out my shell and let you know. You see all these legs, bitch? Crabs and stuff. Yeah, sensitivity training is not oppression. You won't be oppressed by learning some fucking sensitivity. It's simply maturity. It really is. So the wife school is coming, and this is exactly why wife school will be existing. Okay, because marriage today is navigating trauma, social media influence, gender confusion, like financial pressures, emotional illiteracy. And the wife school is not about submission performance. It's not. It's about skill. It's about awareness. It's about accountability. It's about healing patterns before they infect a partnership. Because some husbands are navigating childhood trauma they never processed. They may not even have ever told you. You understand? And some wives misinterpret silence as weakness when it may be survival. And you haven't earned his vulnerability to express any of that shit. That shit is earned, okay? Respectfully. They don't trust you and they don't feel safe. You hear how that sounds? If they don't trust you and they don't feel safe, it's some things you're just not going to get. I mean, it is what it is. And that thing for a man is very hard. Women, we lead with that shit. But when I was a kid, I was blessed. When I was a kid, my uncle touched me, this and that. We lead with it. Am I lying? Am I lying? Oh, okay. I'm just saying. It's some hard truths here. If we can build, if y'all can build all these businesses, we can build some boundaries, right? If we can schedule meetings, we can schedule conversations with our children. Do a lot of scheduling. Schedule them conversations with them children, real conversations. If we invest in these luxury things, we can invest in therapy. We can outsource childcare. We must double down on discernment. Not doing any of that.
What you say about childcare? Say that one more time.
Outsourcing. They outsource all the things when it comes to the kids.
I'm glad you said that. Let's take a commercial break.
Yo, I was watching Cardi B. Listen to this. Cardi B explains. She's explaining the bills that she pays. She says Offset not contributing. And that's when I realized, I'm like, listen to this right here.
The kid's driver is on a retainer for $10,000 a month.
$10,000 a month for the driver. That's $120,000 a year.
Because it's 12 months in a year for all the slow people in the back. $120,000 a year for driving them around. And we a family. We drive around together. How much it costs us? Besides the car and the insurance and the
Just gas alone, $500 a year.
Okay,
right.
Being a family eliminates that charge. Let's go ahead and keep going. $120,000 for driving. Y'all feel free to chime in the chat.
I don't know. Maybe Uber would be better, but okay, cool, whatever. $120,000 for the driver. Let's go.
Coach, your school this year, you didn't pay for it. That's $45,000.
Okay, so we have $120,000 plus $45,000. That's $165,000.
A year is $35,000.
Okay, so now we're at 120, and then we added 45, so it's 165. Then plus the 35, so we had 200,000.
200,000 because we just added in school. We added in school. We say homeschool, they act like we telling them about the plague or something. That's just disrespectful, but 200,000, and I know everybody ain't Cardi B, even though y'all look up to all these celebrities, but I know everybody ain't, but y'all paying something. And this is again where I come in at, sorry, I apologize if I asked you if you got a stay-at-home wife, but she's sending the kids out to school every day. What the hell she in there doing? My bad. Daycare. Can't wait till they turn daycareable age. Daycareable age is crazy. As soon as he get daycareable, he's out of here. Wait, what is it? 3?
And it's so expensive.
Take him.
So
Here.
expensive. Yeah.
Please take care of my child.
And not only do you have to worry about, the adults, it's the other children. There's other babies in there. Like they bite, they hit, they scratch, they pull. People ain't watching them. They sitting in shitty diapers and pissy diapers and get upset and like, yeah, it's real life out here. And y'all just outsource your rearing of your children. And it's been a shame. Like not all are gonna, go through that concrete. It's not. They're all not safe. What's she doing all day? That's a fact. What you doing all day? Again, hard to manage your time with your mind is all over.
No, she's neglecting her shit. Because she's an artist, right? So she's touring and she's this and she's that. Maybe a shoot here and maybe a magazine interview here, or maybe. But when she home, that's every reason to not attend to her family. No different than the nurses and the lawyers. Like I've been working, even though they're not good at their job like that. She's not even good at her job like that. Her rap ain't that good. Her shit ain't that fire. Like these people are not that good at their jobs.
Only whores like that.
And then come home and be like, I work. I'm an artist. I'm touring. I'm doing this. I can't cook for my own kids. I can't teach my own kids. I can't clean up my own house. I can't love my own man.
And then be mad when somebody else is loving. That's great. Does that even make sense?
200,000.
Y'all not gonna make it make sense to me.
200,000 from driving in school, and you teach our children. So how much do we spend on that? Programs and things for the curriculum? Not that. Let's keep going.
My cousin babysits Wave and Culture. She gets paid $3,000 a week.
$3,000
Okay. $3,000 a week.
a week for 52 weeks.
Might
That's
say they need a nanny.
$186,000 a year. So now we went from 200,000 at another 186,000. So now that is 386,000 for babysitting, drivers, and school. That's it.
Shit.
$386,000 for driving, daycare,
Yeah, that's crazy.
and babysitting.
And he should give you half of that. Now, if he take his kids and he drive them around and he don't outsource child care and they go to regular school, wouldn't cost that. But you choosing to do all of that. A child doesn't need that extensive amount of expenses for themselves. So,
And what's crazy is she thinks she's shaming her man.
It's not.
She think she's shaming her man. Listen, look.
Cardi B, listen to this.
So is he
Cardi B explains. She's explaining the bills that she pays. She says Offset not contributing. And that's when
She said Offset not contributing.
Fuck her. I thought y'all wanted to be men. I thought y'all wanted to be men. This is the role. I don't see men who have been successful being upset because they have to pay all of this for the kid, and the kid don't even stay with them or none of that. Like roles reverse. Yeah, it's not happening.
My
bitch,
point
shut
was,
up.
yeah, I got you. But my point, I definitely agree with you. But my point was a little bit different. It was she's saying that he's not contributing to this, and then add up 386,000 for school, driving them around in daycare.
Yeah.
How about because that's the shit that you supposed to be doing? You're not gonna shame me because you don't want to be a mother. Y'all don't want to teach, feed y'all kids, and take care of the house that you live in. And think somebody give a fuck about that. But like Ricky said, y'all don't want to be shamed for it. But over here, it's a little bit different.
Well, it's going to switch. Society is definitely going to shame the fuck out of it. The kids growing up.
I wouldn't pay for it either. Here's the thing. Like Nikki says all the time, and I say all the time, y'all too worried about things y'all don't need to be worried about. Y'all more worried about what a man is doing than the kids that you need to be raising, teaching, and driving around. That's the natural order of things.
Man, you can't control. What the fuck make y'all think y'all can control anything, especially a whole nother person? Y'all think y'all manipulating somebody with some pussy and some head. Y'all need to stop. That's crazy. That's crazy. Them are some weak ass men. I'm just saying. Y'all better stop letting these wax and lips manipulate you. Y'all are part of the fucking problem too. So, discernment is important. I don't think anybody's been learning that shit. Y'all don't watch enough TV. Y'all ain't been learning from watching television or listening to me. You hear the stuff we listen to, like we do messaging music. We can't sit here and act like we just don't know no fucking better, But truth is hard for y'all to swallow. I get it. You had anything else you done with that video?
So wife
already?
school, wife school is serious inquiries only, because I believe this comes with like a contract, application,
Code
like
contract,
it's just a lot of
it's gonna be
intricacies.
A questionnaire initially, before you even accept it. And decide. It's on me to decide. You answer those questions, we'll decide if you are ready. Yeah. So it's definitely serious inquiries only. And
there's going to be a contract.
Yes. We do code of conduct for family and school and everything else. So it'll definitely be a code of conduct. Yes.
And serious inquiries only, right? This is not just because you're a real housewife of this, or you say you married because you and your man live together and he walks around with a tank top on. That don't make you married, right? Because you pick up all your stuff and move to another city and y'all live together. That don't make you married. They have to be actual wives.
Yeah, I just think it's a conversation that we're not even trying to indulge with girls over the last 40 years from when I was growing up. Like, so if this wasn't happening when I was growing up, I know damn well it ain't happening now. Y'all want them to be boss bitches. So we're going to have that boss bitch babe mentality versus wife mindset. It's different. And you have to know which path you're going to be on. So wife school from an actual wife will be coming to you.
And you've reached out to some potential
absolutely
wives already, and you had to reach out to some husbands as well, and
and I appreciate the wives, because I had a wife hit me back, was like, you gotta hit up my husband. Salute to you, brother. I appreciate that. I laughed so hard. I said yes, because anybody hit me up, I'm like, we gotta talk to my husband. But I would actually put that and be like, but so I appreciate that. And I sent the message. So check your DM. We've had mentors. So and I appreciate them meeting them over 20 years ago. They've been together over 40. So it's a lot of years and a couple of podcast families that we know. So just getting a lot of correction from my sisters, or input and add on, or just they can look over what I've already created and see if I need to add more or whatever, because this is not just for women, it's as young as 14, right? Because again, we're raising 3 daughters and this has been a conversation. Okay, what kind of woman do you want to be? Do you want to be a wife? Because again, having these hypotheses and these what if type conversations in marriages is important, and to not project or get triggered, and be able to have the conversation, because you just never know what's going to happen. And saying that the type of person that I am, they may see me and not want to be that. You understand? So just because you show them how to move and be a good mother and wife, and sometimes it's like shit is too perfect or unattainable, so they don't even want to strive to try to do it. So we always said it could be a balance. Either they're going to want to, or they're going to say, yeah, that's where I'm going with it. So, you know, that's what you're going to have. We all can perceive the world however, and I think that's how we saw it. We saw our moms getting out. They ass whooped. We said, yeah, that's not going to happen. So in turn, we started whooping the man's ass. Like, this is how that shit be happening. So, you know, I'm blessed that our daughters have the wife mindset. Now, if it's going to happen right on top, whatever, they have autonomy to be. At that, you know what I'm saying?
I like it.
At that point, you know, and they have the right. But of course, you know, if they start acting foolish, I'm definitely, I'm going to always be that, and they know it. So, you know, out of sight, out of mind.
I mean, again, and I get to kind of see it in real time because you'll, you know, look over at me and say, yeah, you know, I'm about to text your daughter because I ain't heard. And you know, I'm a mother. I feel these things, and you reach out, and just so be it. You know what I mean? It's time to connect and just let them know that, you know, I'm here. I ain't heard from you. I ain't seen you. Just want to let you know. So shout out to you for always being conscious and astute and see that intuition in our children. And you know, I see that when a mother's child is not on the earth, like I come from the land, like where I come from, a lot of mothers lose their children and they be like, yeah, I knew it. Like I knew it when I felt it. I felt the connection break. I felt that something happened to him. When I heard the phone ring, I knew. When motherfucker came to the door, I told you I had to go and deliver. Like when you came to the fucking door, like I knew it. What you doing at my door? When I heard Biggie mother say it, like when these grown men are calling me crying, like that shit just waved over me. It's 2:00 in the morning. These grown ass men is calling me crying. I knew my son wasn't here no more. So, you know, thank you for, you know, being you. Thank you for tonight. This was dope. I do everything. Any final thoughts?
I look forward to, you know, just sharing what I know. I've always, again, had a teacher spirit, if that's what you want to call it. Sharing what I know, not to force my way of life, my way of thinking on anyone, just awareness, you know, to maybe you haven't heard it before, or you didn't see a woman love a man as much as you may perceive that I love Mrs.SheSaid, you know what I mean? Because I actually do. So I just want to teach people, women more so, to be still. And I mean, it starts there, being still, self-reflection, true equality is equal responsibility and equal accountability. Like, it's very important. And if that doesn't happen, I mean, you'll continue to get the same results, and you'll be 60 and alone and 72 talking about you just now finding yourself. So, you know, and that's not shade. That's fucking reality. This is what I'm seeing. Choosing careers in this limelight and this limelight, and then missing out on the opportunity of motherhood and family and real legacy. Because the money you can't fucking take with you. The shoes and the wigs, and you can't take none of that shit with you. You know, but you leave your imprint in another human. You know, you leave your mindset, your characteristics, the way you moved in another human. And wouldn't you want it to be the best parts of you? Give your children, your husband, your family, the best parts of you. Not the most drained part of you, the fucking traumatized part of you, the you know, the insensitive part of you, the bitch, boss bitch side of you. I mean, you're not going to get any good results and end up divorced and your children fucking hating you and being degenerates. They're already stupid. So we need to do a better job. And if you don't like what I'm saying, then make sure your kids are smart and your husband is well fed and his semen sack is empty. And you know, the world may be a place for all of us to fucking strive through, because I don't think y'all are really enjoying it, because most of you bitches are bitter and surly and angry. And most of the women that were like that when I was growing up, they were old. They were old. Y'all are like that at 20-something years old, and that's a fucking shame. Again, shame is a painful feeling of humiliation and distress, and it's caused by your consciousness of wrong and foolish behavior. And if you don't know what that looks like, come to my fucking channel and look at some of the content, because it's about 3, almost 4 years worth of shit every Sunday. So there's a lesson in every fucking episode. Okay? I'm not a little...
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last
Once upon a time, and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a bitch who nigga wanna I said my face bump, ass tight, racks stuck up, shack height, jury on me, flashlight. I been listening last night, hit him with that good, make a nigga act right. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. Big bad pussy, another belly band. Take a member, let's see, I can put it back in all these bitches. Fuck this big bad pussy, another belly band. Take a man, back, party back, and know you bitches fuck. If it's up.